People say I ain't no good, and I'm crazy as a loon. Cause I shave my head in the morning, pick guitar in the afternoon. Just like old Chief and Charlie, I like to lay around in the shade. Well, I ain't got no money, but you better believe I got it made. Cause I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, just leave this bald-headed country boy alone.
What's up, folks? Thank y'all for tuning to the Josh Terry podcast. Still in Nashville. Not even that hungover this morning. I don't fucking know how. So that's a miracle. But I decided to talk a little shit with some friends this morning to add another show on to it. I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves, starting with Mr. Rob Harville.
Yes, I am Rob Harville. I moved to Nashville in 2020. I have no musical talent, unlike most of the people.
You can drink. I've seen that.
Here.
You got a talent in that shit. I can tell.
I would love a Fireball sponsor sometime. I definitely support them locally. But I'm actually a television producer. I do sports documentaries and sports follow docs. ESPN. I worked at NASCAR for 9 years. UFC, 9 years with Dana White. So just all over the place, man. Moved to Nashville just to I got tired of traveling so much, so I wanted to work with some musicians and all here and build the name here because I knew I could do it more locally. So I started hanging out at my favorite bar in the world at the local. When I moved here, I knew nobody.
Shout out to Jeff.
Jeff at the local, and Jeff took me in and kind of started introducing me to people, and here we are, man. It's actually my 1A, 1B favorite bar. I also love the Bowery in Myrtle Beach. So
I've never been there.
Have you heard of it?
No, I've never been to Myrtle Beach.
Oh, dude, you got to go to the Bowery. It's where Alabama got their start, and it's like one of the oldest honky tonks in the world.
Oh, dude, I bet I would love that.
It's
shit.
fucking awesome.
That's cool.
What's your favorite bar?
Dude. Is it going? What's up, folks? Thank y'all for tuning to the Josh Terry podcast. Still in Nashville. Not even that hungover this morning. I don't fucking know how. So that's a miracle. But I decided to talk a little shit with some friends this morning to add another show on to it. I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves, starting with Mr. Rob Harville.
Yes, I am Rob Harville. I moved to Nashville in 2020. I have no musical talent, unlike most of the people.
You can drink. I've seen that. You
got
a talent in that shit. I can tell.
I would love a Fireball sponsor sometime. I definitely support them locally. But I'm actually a television producer. I do sports documentaries and sports follow docs. ESPN. I worked at NASCAR for 9 years. UFC, 9 years with Dana White. So just all over the place, man. Moved to Nashville just to I got tired of traveling so much, so I wanted to work with some musicians and all here and build the name here because I knew I could do it more locally. So I started hanging out at my favorite bar in the world at the local. When I moved here, I knew nobody.
Shout out to Jeff.
Jeff at the local, and Jeff took me in and kind of started introducing me to people, and here we are, man. It's actually my 1A, 1B favorite bar. I also love the Bowery in Myrtle Beach. So
I've never been there.
Have you heard of it?
No, I've never been to Myrtle Beach.
Oh, dude, you got to go to the Bowery. It's where Alabama got their start, and it's like one of the oldest honky tonks in the world.
Oh, dude, I bet I would love that.
It's
shit.
fucking awesome.
That's cool.
What's your favorite bar?
Dude, it don't exist no more, but there was a place in Macon, Georgia that was open forever. It was called Whiskey River. And it was where Aldine got his start, Travis Tritt. It was real cool. Like, it was a bigger place, but everywhere when you went inside before they went out of business, it was pictures that the owner had got painted of the artists when they were young and they came in. And they were fucking huge, dude. They're like 4 foot by piece. And they were all around the top of this bar to where the second level was that looked over the stage and the dance floor. I started going to that bar at 18 and stopped going to house parties because it was fucking Disneyland.
How much underage drinking did you do there?
I did a lot. I never had a drink until my senior prom. Never, no alcohol, and I was a good boy. I didn't get no pussy until I was.
Listen, you don't have to say right now.
Until I was 18, 17 or 18. I was a good kid.
I didn't drink till I was 20.
Yeah.
I was 20 years
What
old.
traumatic
Really?
experience happens?
Well, once you start drinking, you realize the the effects, not the alcohol effects, but the female effects.
Well, yeah. Well, like one of the first times I ever got drunk was me and two of my buddies at my mom and daddy's house. They were gone on vacation, and we decided we was gonna be badasses and drink a whole bottle of Jose Cuervo.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
The three of us fucking pissed, shit, and threw up all in my room.
I bet.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what? This doesn't sound fun. I don't think drinking's for me. And so I didn't fucking do it for a while. I was like, I'm good. I recommend that to every parent in the world that catches their kids drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Make them drink a fifth of Jose Cuervo. They'll never drink again. They'll be like, yeah, fuck it. This is so bad. I remember the first time I met you. We was at Losers, and they were telling me that you were connected with ESPN or sports documentaries or whatever. And to me, like, there's nothing more I love watching than documentaries, period. But sports documentaries are my fucking favorite.
No shit. That's cool.
Even like, do you remember when ESPN used to do the shit? This is like back in the day, dude. It was they would just pick an artist, or not artist, an athlete, and do a whole thing on them. But it was almost a series.
Wasn't it like the Sports Century?
Yeah, Sports Century. That's exactly what the fuck it was. I have watched those and the 30 for 30s and all that shit so many fucking times, dude. If it's a sports documentary, even if I don't know the athlete, I'm watching it.
Nice.
It's my favorite, dude. So when they told me that's how you did that, I remember being like, I want to talk to this guy. I want to like pick his brain and see who he's done, who he's worked with, and all that type of shit.
Well, the cool thing about sports is, especially when I came here, everybody wanted to talk about it. So I had an instant icebreaker with anybody. I remember I interviewed Kenny Chesney for Bobby Bowden's documentary.
Yeah.
And his publicist was there, and he said, Kenny turns down 9 out of 10 music interviews because it's the same old shit, basically. He said 9 out of 10 sports interviews, he perks up and he's right on it, So it's just an instant icebreaker. So I've been very blessed to, first of all, I know a lot about sports. I grew up just basically a historian on a lot of different sports, but to move here and need that backing, it really helped me because people just love talking about it.
I did. I'll sit here and just bullshit with you about that like fucking all day. So that's cool. That was cool to me. Also sitting on the couch with Mr. Rob, we got Harley.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, are we skipping Missy?
I was about to say, what are we doing here?
Yeah. Well, I
I'll
was gonna
take the
go
hit.
from to producer to Marine. Producer to Marine to, hey, guess what I do in my spare time?
2 chicks that'll beat our ass if they wanted to.
Oh, shit, dude. Tell them about you, Harley, even though you've been on the
goodness.
show before.
So I'm Harley. I just recently got out of the Marine Corps as of 3 weeks ago. I now own my own business called Mischief Media. So I do like social media management, graphic designing, digital art. I also teach country dancing. So and I'm a mom, so that's what I do full time now. Super exciting.
And
did
line
baking.
dancing and the Mischief
Yep.
Media.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
What
I
is
just
that,
said.
by the way?
That's what I just said.
I know, but I'm saying like, yeah, I'm recapping, dickhead. Tell them about Mischief Media.
So Mischief Media, I've been doing social media management, graphic design, and all that for about a decade. I did the podcasting thing, which is actually how we met like 2.5 years ago. But while I was on deployment in Japan, we had downtime, and I was like, I'm losing my fucking mind. Like, my mental health was getting really bad. I was like, I need something that I can now start branding myself. Like, I don't do the whole, I'm not an influencer, I don't do all that shit, because I'm too much, my mouth is too much. Very Marine-like of me. But Mischief, and it's spelled Misschif, because that was my road name when I used to ride motorcycles back in the day. But that was very on brand for me, and that's why I wanted to create that. But yeah, so I launched it in September of last year, and it's taken off. Like, I'm very surprised, but that's why I want to come out here, because this is the world I actually want to be in.
You need to pick another one. It's rough. Like,
Do you think you could actually teach me how to dance?
absolutely. I can
don't know,
teach
that'd be
anybody.
tough.
I have taught every level from like the youngest of 8 years old to, I did a class not too long ago, and I had 70-year-old women teaching it. And then I'm teaching on Friday at a place called Lori's Roadhouse up in Ohio. Depending on how I do, I get to teach at their country music fest in August.
Oh, that's cool. Have you
So-
ever seen shag dancing in the Carolinas?
Yep,
fuck-
I
How does
love.
shag-
What the fuck is shag dancing?
It's not Austin Powers
It's old,
shagging.
yeah,
it's not
no,
fucking.
it's like an old school, like actual
like a
old school
swing.
dancing. I love.
Do you do all of that, or do you mostly just do line dancing?
I do both. I do more line dancing because partners fucking suck where I'm at. So I have to literally travel to Virginia to find a good partner to dance with. It's shitty, but it is what it is. But that's where I don't like you said. I am not musically. I can't sing. I can't play shit. But music to me is my peace of mind. Like I felt so comfortable and at home at the show that we went to last night. Like that's what I want to do. I want to do the behind the scenes shit. I don't want to do all that. I want to be behind the scenes. Let me take off because like the motto for Mischief Media is I'm here to build business, not break business. And I want to provide that table for everybody to eat at. Like we may be in the same industry, we may be in the same, doing the exact same thing, but we can still learn from each other and still grow from each other. So Mischief's whole thing is providing that table so that we can all sit and we can all talk and all build something our own way, but also come together at the same time. So
That's cool. That's cool. I don't want anybody to sit at my table. I want to be at the adult table and all y'all fuckers at the
you can
kiddie
have the
table.
king seat at the end of the table.
Hey, you know what? If you ever go out to a restaurant with me, or restaurant, God damn it, what the
when I was
fuck?
a kid, I couldn't say ours.
I couldn't say TH. Everybody picked on
ours
me
from,
because I'd be like, tree. Like, and I couldn't say
Well,
tree
you know what
or
really
three
sucks?
or
My
whatever.
name is Rob, so
Yeah,
that was
Wob.
fucked.
My name is Wob. No, that's cool. Because one of the things I have pushed with everybody since we started this shit is like this. If you're part of what I'm doing, you're family. Like it's not. I don't have friends. I have family. I'm such a dickhead that I don't like a lot of people, but the people I do like, I love. And there's a big enough piece of pie in the world we live in now, social media and everything else, that you ain't got to cut nobody's throat no more.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be good and you got to be noticeable, but you don't have to put other people down to lift yourself up. So it's like people like you just wanting to create that environment to where people can work together and all that kind of shit. It's what we've tried to do this whole time. It's just I don't like doing we have somebody that does our graphic art. We have somebody that puts shit and everything together for us and all that kind of shit. I wish there was like a one-stop shop for that stuff to where you can go to. And it's something that I'd like to build with people to where like, hey, I got an artist. I also got somebody who does documentaries and all that kind of stuff. Now, like, hey, let's just filter one artist through the podcast, doc about him, social media promotions, all this kind of shit to where like you're a whole fucking media company.
And that's what I do because growing up and doing all the things that I've done and being involved with nonprofits and all these different things, I've always needed that. But you can't ever find one person that does multiple things because it is a lot.
I think we could all work together. Like, there's a lot of talent between. Like, I'm not a musician either. I don't know what I'm doing here, but I can offer something. You know?
You're fun.
Photography, I used to do I think that's a really smart idea.
Well, it's with
Do
you.
everything under the Josh
Yeah.
Terry name. Let us in.
Well, that's why like when I started Raising Grace Studios, I didn't call it the Josh Terry Studios because my goal is we've got the top 1% podcast, and that's cool. But think about like how Barstool started. It was one thing, and I'm a fucking addict when it comes to Dave. I don't care what anybody says about that dude. That dude is a fucking genius. He is a fucking genius. He took one thing and he kept filtering. He kept growing. He kept like come to a crossroads and it's like, oh, I got to pick between this or this. Fuck that. Why not do both?
Exactly.
Like,
Yep.
like even with my show, we could be sitting here talking about drunk stories one minute, and the next we're talking about country music. Next we're talking about faith. Next we're talking about whatever. He never put a cap on what he could and couldn't do, and that's why everybody in the world wants to work with him. With me, you getting artists left and right now that are wanting to, but you're also getting people like you, Rob, that want to come sit here, and Missy. Like, you have just as much value to what we're doing because you're creative, you're funny, you're a good time. Plus, sex sales, dude. Like, damn Brazilian. Like, I'm telling you, it's not a coincidence or whatever that I'm like, hey, I'm going to invite good-looking women around us when we go do shit. Damn Brazilian did it.
Absolutely.
And it became a brand, like, but nobody's done it in country music. And see, like, the difference between me and I don't know if any other guys are doing it like that is we invite the boyfriends, we invite the husbands, we invite everybody so the women are comfortable. So it's like, oh, you can create, you can do whatever the fuck you want to. But when we go out in public too, everybody's like, who the fuck is that one dude? And he's got 6 good-looking women around him. And
I felt like that when we went to the Aubrey thing in Mills yesterday. You like it was just you, and then we were all surrounded by you.
yeah. But then you get like, because the thing is, we all know people. Rob has to deal with it every fucking day because he lives here. You got people that'll tell you they're more important, that they're a big deal, and it gets annoying, and it becomes a pain in the ass because it's like, I don't care if you're a big deal or not. It's how you treat me. But then you got people that'll walk into a room and you know they're a big deal without them ever opening their mouths, and they won't even talk about what they do for a living. You will hardly ever catch me in public. I don't want like nobody to come up to me and be like, oh, hey, Josh Terry. I think it's stupid. I appreciate it more than
There's
anybody.
a point where you have to sell yourself, but
Yeah.
it's not out in public.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit what you do when I'm standing in a bar.
I don't
Yeah,
either.
exactly.
Like, I can give 2 shits what you
Fucking
do in a
same,
bar.
dude.
I'm
Fucking
just trying to
same.
hang out. If it's a business thing, yeah, you have to sell yourself.
Yeah.
But
I think by the way you walk like into a room, people can tell.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
How you hold
Yep.
yourself, that you bring something to the table. You don't necessarily always have to be marketing yourself.
Yeah. Well, my thing is like when we all go out or whatever, it is marketing though for me because people are paying attention. And like you're not asking for the attention either. And that's when people are just like, I gotta figure out who the fuck this is. And like y'all help with that so much. It's cool to me. Plus, iron sharpens iron. Y'all are creative. Me and you've made some funny videos. We're gonna make some more. It's where like I get so stagnant because I feel like all the time, like from the time I got here Sunday night till I'll leave Friday morning, I feel like I'm supposed to be creating something. I'm supposed to be recording something, whatever. But I'm smart enough to be like, you know what? It's 11 o'clock in the morning. I need another episode. I'm not going to be able to get all the way through this episode by myself. Why not put talented people that's going to talk shit and sound good on here? Make me look good. And you network. Like it's anybody that thinks they can do something like this by themselves and that all they need is themselves is a fucking moron.
I think it's good the way you do it too, to just bring a bunch of variety because I don't know, I think it just helps. We all push each other to,
anything gets
different
stagnant.
ways.
Yeah.
I always tell people the easiest, just make people fucking like you.
Yeah, dude.
You want to succeed, make people like you. It's not that fucking hard.
The-
Be cool, be chill, make people like you, and they want to help you, and they want you to succeed. You can suck at what you do.
Absolutely.
But if you make people fucking like you, they're going to want to push what you're
They're
doing.
going to root for you.
Yeah, and that's like one of my things is like my brand is be a decent effing human. Like everywhere, everything I've done, podcasting for the last 5 years, it's always been my thing is like, it does not matter. You don't have to be this awesome, great person, but you don't have to be a shit person. Just be a decent effing human.
Be just a good person in yourself. Like,
It-
be authentic. Don't be, clout chasing. Don't be trying to succeed off the backs of other people. Just be yourself and be authentic.
My biggest accomplishment since I got to Nashville will not mean shit to anybody else. It only feels good to me because of what I've learned about this dude after the fact. But when I first got introduced to Bobby Pinson, like 2+ years ago, the first thing they said is like, Bobby's a dick. And I was like, no, he's nice as fuck to me. And now, like, when I'm around, he treats me like he's so fucking nice to me. And to me, it's just like I never have asked him about writing a song. I've never asked him about, he's done the podcast one time, he's played a couple rounds, but it's where I've never brought up work with him. I just became his friend first, and because I just treat him as we're buddies, I'm not making nothing off of you. I'm not trying to use you. I just want to be your friend. He's introduced me to so many people. Hell, Rob, it's either him or Vaden that introduced me to you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
Bobby's the man.
Yeah, it's just like if you go about shit the right way, especially here, and you just befriend people and let the work come later, that's when the good
I
shit
bet that
happens.
was a funny ass podcast with Bobby.
Dude, it was good.
I actually talked to Bobby one time about doing a podcast with them
Yep.
because that's a funny motherfucker.
He is fucking hilarious. And what I just love about him and other people like him is he's done got to the point to where he knows who he is so much that he does not give a single fuck in this world, to where like me, there's still a couple times every once in a while I gotta bite my tongue. I don't like to, but like I'm not there yet. I know I'm all about like the hierarchy of shit. Like not that.
Respectful.
Yeah, like I can't say some shit that I want to say.
There's a level of success where it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
yeah.
I look at Dana White. That dude says whatever the hell he
God
wants.
damn, dude, that's
No
one.
shit's given.
Let me tell you, he's another one just like Dave that I just idolize. I love everything about him, and it's not the money; it's the fact that he got to that level to where now he knows he's got fuck you money, and he can say whatever he wants to, and he does not care. But also too, I think with a company like the UFC, he knows who he's branding to. Like he knows that his ticket sales, his pay-per-views are not going to go down with whatever he says. And I say that to say this: when you find your brand and you find your people, keep fucking pushing to those people. You're never going to make the opposite side like you. You're never going to make somebody who does not like you like you. It is not fucking ever going to happen. And if they do turn around and they're like, oh, I do respect this person, I like him, still not going to buy you tickets, still not going to buy your merch, still not going to listen to you. And if you just keep pushing your fan base, they'll expand it for you.
Well, he says what he believes. too.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, so that's the
he's
great
not
part.
bullshit. He's saying what he believes.
Yeah, dude. He's so fucking cool to me. I saw him at the roast of the Tom Brady thing. Have you watched that
Yeah,
yet?
I watched the clip.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck. It was amazing. But even Dana feeling like, I can get up and make a couple jokes. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. No fucks given. I love it. I got to ask you, like, who are some of the guys you've had, like, I guess, one-on-one time with doing some of the documentaries and stuff?
A lot. I did.
Yeah. Like bigger
season.
guys.
I did a season with Dion for Coach Prime for Barstool.
Fuck yes,
That
dude.
was fun down in Jackson
Obsessed.
State. I was supposed to go back for season 2, but Jackson, Mississippi is a different place, man.
Bet it
I was
is.
like, man, I'm good at Nashville.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame
I didn't
you.
do
Mississippi
season 2, but I was
scares
there
me,
for season
period, to be
1.
real with you.
Dude, I was actually, the crazy thing when I did season 1, I was in Abu Dhabi. It was 2021, January 2021, so COVID bullshit was still going on. I'm in Abu Dhabi with UFC, and I get a call, and they needed a producer for Dion's show in Jackson, Mississippi. And they needed camera guys. My 2 camera guys are out there with me. So I was like, man, y'all want to go to Jackson when we leave here? So we flew straight from Abu Dhabi, however many, 15, 16 hours. That was to Vegas, went from Vegas to Dallas to connect, and then went to Jackson, Mississippi. I hadn't slept except a little bit on the plane, and got off the plane, and they took me straight to Dion's office to meet him.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was there. I never came back to Nashville. I was there from that January until May
Yeah.
2021.
It seems like, and I might have misheard, so don't quote me on this. But were you one of the ones that worked with Shaq on the
I did
Shaq?
Shaq Live,
Yeah.
yep.
Okay, that's what I thought. Because he's on my Mount Rushmore. Like he's one of the dudes that I'm like, my thing with anybody, whether it's an athlete, an artist, or whatever, when you just embrace you and you make that work and you don't try to fit in a box, I have the utmost respect for you. And Shaq's that way to me. That
Yeah,
from
he's
what
a
I see
great
from
guy.
outside looking in, anyway.
Oh, he's awesome. Yeah, he's just what you see. So I did Bobby Bowden's documentary. That was fun being with Coach Bowden.
Yeah.
He's just like a grandpa figure.
Oh yeah, is Bobby's dead now, isn't
Yeah, he passed away.
he? Yeah, I thought so.
About 4 years ago,
Yeah.
maybe something like that.
Yeah, he's
Then,
a legend, like all time. I would drool if I had your job to where I got to be around these people. I don't, like I said, I don't fangirl much. There's only a couple people. Vince Gill has been about the closest one that's brought me to my damn knees, not being able to talk. But people like those athletes, because that's all I did growing
Man,
up.
my favorite one, and it's crazy. It was Michael Sam. And
The
openly gay.
yeah,
football player.
yeah.
And he was coming off of Dancing with the Stars. You know, he was Defensive Player of the Year, SEC at Missouri. And he goes to campus at Missouri, and everybody's just all over him, you know. But they called me about it, and I was kind of like, man, his story's been told. I wasn't upset because I had to go tell the story of an openly gay football player. It was just, it's like, man, that story's been fucking told and pounded into everybody's head. Like, they get the point. And I was like, man, I don't want to go do this shit. But I get out there, and the story was different. It was about him and 2 of his teammates that kind of bonded together. And his teammates knew he was gay, and they never told anybody, and they went through the season. But Michael Sam was the most fun dude ever. Like, we'd go out, and he just loved tequila shots. I don't really do tequila, but I did with him. We'd pass them over. And then I realized, like, he's on campus in Missouri, on top of the world, and girls are just coming everywhere up to talk to him. And he's like, he didn't want them. So he's like, hey, this is Rob. He's my producer. Dude,
Yeah,
That was a fucking good
I think
time.
looking at, I think there's a big difference though between you and Michael Sam there, bud. he might have a couple.
my way.
He might have a couple more attributes than you do, homie. That's funny. That is funny to me. I bet that was cool. Because one thing I love doing on this show is I love the different walks of life. Those usually end up being my favorite episodes. When I have someone on that is just completely different, I tell everybody because I want them to go back and listen to it. It's like 2 years ago, there's an episode with a dude named Matt Oxley from where I'm from. Growing up, this guy was the biggest pain in the fucking ass on the planet. People where we live still hate this dude because he's somebody that's so outspoken about everything on social media that if I post a meme or something and he thinks that it's homophobic or whatever, he's going to comment on it. He's going to give a spiel. Dude is super educated. He is so well versed in every fucking thing he says. But I decided to have him on my show. He is he's my age. He's marrying someone who's transitioning, and polar opposites on every single fucking thing in the world you could think of. Best show ever. If I was going to pitch my stuff to a bigger studio, if I wanted to sell the rights to my show, that is one of the episodes I'd get them to listen to, because it was just debating on everything, not arguing. I love a good debate, and if you don't do stuff with people that are different like that, to have a different walk of life than you do, you don't grow for one. But two, like, I really don't want you to agree with everything I say. Like, people are listening to this shit to be entertained, to hear like conversation, little bit of headbutting from every now and then. You can't just all the time be around people like you.
But people
that's the
can't just
problem.
always have conversations anymore. Like, you
Yeah.
can't. Like, you
I thought
can't.
the same thing. Everybody's always like
They think
fucking
that
going to
difference-
war over shit.
Yeah.
They don't like differences.
Yeah, but I think the more that people put out stuff like that from different walks of life, the more that it is easier for like this, I'm not gonna say older generation. There's just some people that are fucking stuck in their ways. And the more that we have those open conversations with different people, the more that, hey, there's not a difference between them and us.
I always tell people, like, if you knew somebody personally and
Yeah.
the thing you're scared of, you probably wouldn't be scared of it, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
you just don't know. And that's okay. It's okay to be scared of things, but you just have to be willing to put yourself in an uncomfortable situation sometimes and have a conversation with other people.
Yeah.
And sometimes people don't know. Like, they just don't know things. And it's okay to open. Yeah, it's okay to go outside of the box, because then you don't know what you're going to grow from.
Uncomfortable, though, having those conversations. It just
Yeah.
is, especially if you believe that, your whole life, or whatever it is. It's going to be uncomfortable.
Yeah, but like, I thrive in uncomfortable situations.
Same. Chaos and uncomfortability.
Yeah, if I'm so comfortable, I'm gonna fuck up. Like, if I'm that comfortable, I know that I'm not getting anything out of it either. I like uncomfortable, makes me scared, and I like scared. I like
on
that.
the edge.
Yeah, I like that a little bit. Like,
A bit of an adrenaline.
Yep.
See that I've said it my adult life anyway. But like with women, if you don't scare me a little bit, I don't want it. Like, I want to be like a little bit like, is this bitch gonna hit me with a frying pan if I don't act right? Like, I like that shit. Or she bringing out whips and chains. What is she doing? My vanilla ass would be like, nah, bitch, you can put them right back up. But still, I want you to like, I want to be scared that you might, But there's too many people that when it comes to uncomfortable situations, they just run. They don't like, think about like cavemen. At one point in time, fire popped up. And when the fire popped up, if they would have ran from the fire, we'd never have heat. I mean, we never, like, if you were so uncomfortable with learning something new, you'd have been fucking cold your whole life.
Did you just think this up, or have you like thought about that for a while?
That's one I've used before. That's good, isn't it? That's what I've used before.
I think you have to be secure to be in that mindset, though. Like, if you're not secure with yourself
No.
and like confident with yourself, like, you're not going to be able to take
Oh, yeah.
other challenges on because you're not ready. And then
Yeah.
you feel like it is a threat. So it comes down to knowing who you are and what you believe, and being willing to open your mind to some things. Not necessarily meaning you have to change who you are for it,
Yeah.
but willing to accept others and bring them into your world.
Well, it didn't really mean a lot growing up, but like when you hear people saying that I'm going to agree to disagree, like you don't realize what that really means until you get older, and it's like, okay, I'm fine. Like you're different than me in whatever way. One of my best friends is an atheist, and I would do anything in the world for this girl. She is fucking amazing. She would fight every motherfucker in Nashville for me. But like, she don't believe in some of the shit I believe in.
And that's okay. Yeah.
And if I would have just been like, well, she don't believe in God, I can't fuck with her, I wouldn't have the friendship that I have with this person.
I think just as a whole, as a society, we need these differences of opinions, different viewpoints and everything. Like that's what keeps us moving forward, honestly. Just different ways of seeing things. Because if we all thought the same, it'd be a really boring world.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, we're fucked, or most people are fucked because they're sheep. And I don't just mean like political wise or any of that thing, but all they know is social media now.
I don't know. I feel like if everybody thought like me, it would be a pretty fun world.
I don't. I do not.
I think it would be a damn good time.
I got a feeling if everybody thought like me, it turned into Nazi Germany real goddamn quick.
Jesus.
Like I would take it too far. I would start cleansing this motherfucker, but it wouldn't be like a race or a culture. It'd be IQ scores. Like if you're under this, you got to fucking go.
You
And
would
I-
take out half the military doing that, though, to be fair.
So, if you
But you need those dumbasses that'll go do the stupid
if we
shit.
got rid of all the ignorant, stupid people in this world, probably wouldn't need military in the first place.
Sometimes stupid people are funny, though.
Oh, they're funny. They're funny, but they reproduce.
Yeah.
They reproduce. You ever seen that? There's a movie called Idiocracy. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, don't you? It's a movie, and it's so fucking stupid. But go watch it. It came out in 2005. I just watched it this week, but it's talking about how at one point in time, people that had high IQ scores quit having kids because they were saying it's not the right time. We're going to wait till we're financially ready. We're going to wait till the market comes down. Like all this kind of stuff. Educated people stopped having children, but goddamn Jim Bob and Betty Sue, who can't fucking get 100 on their IQ test combined, they just fuck like rabbits and make kids, and then their kids, like it just is generational stupidity just grows in this movie Idiocracy to where they take over the world. Dumbass people take over the world in 200 years, and it goes to shit, and that's where we're headed.
I got a applied behavioral therapy degree.
Yeah.
So in my undergrad, we challenged these thoughts all the time, just for debate's sake. And we would bring concepts like that up.
Yeah.
We're like, okay, but these parents who are highly educated, they're gone all day. They got latchkey kids.
Yeah.
Somebody else is raising their kids. These people who are low IQ and at home all the time because they're on welfare, they are.
Yeah.
They're home with their kids because they're lazy. So which one's better at this point?
The
So
smart
these are
one.
the concepts that, we go.
The smart one.
I mean, it depends on what you're looking at. I know some dumb people that have like street smarts and common sense smarts that have done very well.
Well, when I say dumbass people, I'm talking about like the ones that do not contribute to society, the ones that are a burden.
So basically, lazy motherfuckers.
That too, yeah. But there's just some people that like they're just so fucking. They're a drain, and most of those people that are super lower IQ, they end up robbing and stealing and killing people because they don't know another way to live, and it's just, I just don't like people that are that fucking stupid. I know that's a far exaggeration, somebody being stupid and murdering somebody because they're stupid, but still, like, I've been in jail. Like, from 18 to 22, I was not a good person. I got like one 30-day stint in a detention center and one 60-day stint in a detention center as a kid. And I still think back, and I'm like, who the fuck is going to let these people out? Like, there were people there that is just like, they're really stupid. Like, they're just, it's not just like a criminal mindset. It's, they don't know another way. Like, those type of people need to be, I don't know, like late term aborted. Like, if they're 10 and they suck, take them out.
I worked in corrections.
I just said kill a 10-year-old on this show. That might be what gets me canceled.
And
It's not all the Holocaust
that's where we
jokes.
end
It's that. This is.
I'm getting canceled with you now.
Fuck it.
Yeah. I worked
No,
in.
we'll just figure out a way for you to produce this and make it better.
Oh my god.
Well,
Rob, fix it. That's why we
I
write.
got canceled on the Josh Terry podcast.
Yeah.
That'd be a good shirt.
Yeah.
That would be a good
I got canceled on the Josh
create
Terry.
it
I got
with our
canceled
management.
because the Josh Terry podcast. It's probably better. No, but yeah, let's get off of killing kids.
Next topic.
Yeah, next topic.
I have nothing to do with that comment, by the way.
I don't blame you. He did not at all. I don't even know why the fuck I said it. I'm just.
that
You ever seen the
controversy.
old dude in Up? Have you ever seen the movie, the cartoon Up? Okay, I feel like the old bastard more and more every day. To where like I just want to tie my house to some goddamn balloons and float off, so I don't have to deal with nobody. Like it's especially.
don't
But then a
believe
little
that.
kid
You're a little
comes in
social
and makes your world all
butterfly.
different.
Yeah, and that's what happens. The kid that I
don't believe
wanted to
that
take
for a
out
second.
comes in to be friends with me. Lucky little bastard.
You miss us.
I would.
Yeah, he would. He wouldn't last very long. with his
I
balloons.
would. I could. I've done got so used to this way of life now. I'm so comfortable in it that when I go back home, I love being a dad more than anything else. I love my daughter more than anything else. I'm more comfortable doing this, and when it's just me and my daughter, than I am just going back home and just being there. Like if I don't have my daughter taking my mind off shit, I'm so uncomfortable going to Walmart now. Not because anybody knows me or whatever. It's just like I'm bored.
Dude, I haven't been in a
I'm just
store
bored
in
out
like
of my
3
mind.
years.
Really.
Grocery store.
Yeah.
I order everything off Amazon and Instacart.
Yeah, I'm a poor. I get a lot of DoorDash though. I get a lot of fucking
I
DoorDash.
can't go in a store, man. It freaks me out.
Yeah, well,
I'm like,
I
I'm good.
don't know. I have such bad anxiety anyway, and nowadays it's kind of fucking scary. And it's like the last trip I was up here, I went to the wrong Walmart up here. I went to one that was, I don't know. I don't know what side of town it's on, but it was sketchy, and there was shit all over the floors everywhere you went. Like it was disgusting, all this kind of stuff. And I was like, how the fuck do people live like this? And then I noticed, like, when I left that Walmart, I was, like, looking at the surroundings, and the whole area looked that way. And it's like, you know what? I bet you someone within 5 feet of me has a gun that they're not supposed to have, and they're willing to do whatever to make sure their youngins or whoever get fed later, or just that they've got money in their pocket. It's starting to get sketchy more and more, and that's all I think about. Like, I know that that's probably never going to happen, but that's all I think about when I go places now is just how fucked up people are.
That's how for me, like, I didn't have a hard time transitioning, like, because yes, I'm a Marine, but, like, that's not my whole personality.
That's not what I thought you meant. I thought I was going to ask boy to girl or girl to
I have
boy.
more questions
Yeah, I
for
have more
you.
questions, but
We call them Transformers on this show anyway.
But from where I was stationed at, whether you were on base or off base, like even off base, you're in a military town. Everybody is somehow in the Marine Corps, the Navy, Army, Air Force, whatever it is. So you don't really think about like you're around your people all the time on and off base. And then I go to different places now. I'm like, I didn't think that was going to be a weird transition, but it is. It is different, and like because I watch people. I'm a very big people watcher. And same thing. I went to Ohio 2 weeks ago to go get my kid, and it just. I was like, what the fuck? Like, that's hard for me to transition from this type of people, and now I'm dealing with the real world because I haven't had
Right.
to deal with all these changes since COVID, since everything went to shit. I've been in the military.
Well, and I don't want to make it like a man versus woman thing either, but
Mm-hmm.
as a woman too, like there's just things that like we think about all the time versus like I've talked to people about like I'm walking down the road and somebody is walking right at me. I'll always, switch sides of the street if
Yeah.
I'm walking by myself. And I've mentioned that to somebody, they're like, why would you do that? And it's just like something I don't even think about
Yeah.
anymore. Like it's just something I do. I always have to create space.
Well,
Just-
and then like the whole documentary, like the human trafficking and all that other shit. Like my kid, he's to that age where he's like, Mom, I'm not going in the fucking bathroom with you. Obviously, I don't cuss, but he's like, I'm not going to the bathroom with you. I'm like, I get so anxious when he goes in. Like I'll stand at the doorway,
Oh, like
but if I see a
public
grown ass
restroom
man
by
walk in
himself,
behind him, because
yeah.
he's only 10.
Yeah.
Granted, he knows that if somebody comes up to him, talks to him, he knows what to do. But it's like
I mean, you have to think about
nowadays,
these things.
like it freaks
you
me
do.
the
You have to
fuck
just be
out.
aware. I think just being aware is, the first step. But we do think about these things.
Yeah.
We can't control them, but we do
I
think about them.
got one you probably don't think about that me and Rob have to think about.
Go for it. I want to hear all
Oh,
this.
yeah,
I
let's
do.
do
I
this,
want to
yeah.
hear all
Okay.
this.
In the day and age we live at now, especially like in a town like this, you realize like for a man that we don't even want to get like close to like you to take a picture sometimes now,
Oh,
or
I believe
at
that.
a bar,
Oh, yeah.
or
I
absolutely
whatever.
believe
Like
that.
it's one thing being scared of like somebody hurting you and committing violence to you, but it's also now
Just minding your
if I
business.
rub my hand across
Yeah,
your back
you could
in the
get in so
wrong
much
way,
trouble.
even if I'm just walking past you, next thing you know, oh, Josh Terry touches me when he's been drinking.
Yeah,
And it's
absolutely.
like- and it's
that's a
like,
real thing to
eh.
be worried about. It
Yeah,
really
and
is.
Let one woman up here say that about me and my career is not a single female. And Rob, I mean, hell, it's you can't do
That's
nothing.
definitely a fear.
Well, that
Yeah.
weird thing too, like the gym TikToks, for example, when the girls are filming, they're like, "Oh my
that.
God, he's staring at me." Bitch, you're filming the entire people behind you. They're gonna.
I look at people at the gym.
And I
do too,
I look
like-
at that's great form. I love her outfit today. Like, why are y'all doing this to people?
Y'all have to realize at some point in time with the gym shit or whatever, we're cavemen. We're fucking stupid. I
they
see
know
tits and
that
ass.
too. They just want
Yeah, if
media
I see
attention
tits and
from
ass,
it,
I'm
and I hate
looking.
it.
I cannot help it. There's
Me
something.
too.
Same.
Yeah.
Especially
So
if you
don't
got,
get
if you got
mad
a
at
nice
me.
ass and good form, I'm gonna sit and watch
but
you.
we're
I
not
don't
gonna get
care.
in trouble for that. Y'all
Yeah.
are.
You know, I'll stay out
It's
of
just
that.
a
I don't
good
go
thing.
to the gym.
Yeah, me either. Yeah, I don't.
Let's
do that
actually bring
either.
this back.
Yeah.
But actually, I don't. This is again totally not relatable because none of us are black. But I work for a black-owned company, and
You
I
don't
went to
know
the.
me.
Okay, Josh is partly black, so we went to the convenience store, and we were just grabbing like a snack from on our lunch break, and they asked her if she wanted a receipt for her Snickers bar, and she was like, "Yeah, I do." And I was like, why? And she was like, I didn't even think about it. My whole life, I've been taught to get a receipt for stuff just in case we get accused for stealing stuff. And I'm over here thinking, like, I've never had to even think about that. So that's just circling back to what we were talking about, just being open-minded and understanding people and their different walks of life. And, you know, it's okay. Again, we can be uncomfortable because people bring up these topics on social media that are triggering to us sometimes because we can't relate to them or we think they're just, you know, crying wolf or whatever. But some of these things are reality for people. And
Oh,
we just
yeah.
need to be aware of it and, you know, be just loving and supportive of people.
Absolutely.
I agree, but also I think some people need to quit being so soft and sensitive about every goddamn thing.
I do
There's
agree,
that
but I do
too.
think people are just trying to look out for themselves for the most part sometimes, or it goes back to those insecurities we were talking about too.
Yeah.
Or they're dumbasses.
Or they're dumbasses.
Yeah.
That's what I like to usually go with. Is they're probably
Fuck
just
those
dumbasses. Yeah, I don't much care for anything that's soft. Like anybody that's that.
You say that, but then we get on these podcasts and you open up your soft little heart and you get
I was
all
gonna say, you got a
sensitive.
big
but
old heart.
You have a
I'm
soft
soft.
side.
I'm soft, but I'm not weak. Like
I don't think softness
yeah.
is weakness.
Yeah, well, but there's a lot of people though that like if you are soft and you're so sensitive about so much,
True,
that's
true.
weakness.
So that's
Like,
just a victim
yeah,
mentality.
Yeah, I don't.
That
I
shit-
don't do that.
we don't deal with
I
that
don't,
shit.
I don't do that, and I try.
Again,
my
it comes
best.
back to securities with that though. You got to be a secure person
because they're dumbasses.
because they're dumb.
I don't. I'll never understand though that if you're
the new
that
title of
worried
the
or that
show.
scared or intimidated by
Because they're
so much,
dumbasses.
why are you vocal about it? Like because
They need attention because they're insecure.
okay, but with people like me, if I
Gosh, there is
know,
nobody like you.
even
Like-
even with us being friends, if I know your insecurity, I poke at it. But I poke at it because I want you to know that it's laughable. Like it's
Sure.
yeah, like I can play with you about this till you're desensitized with it.
I think that's
but
fair.
a lot of people that's not how they view it. They're like, oh, he's picking on me. He picked
Well,
on my
because
hair
they
today.
can't handle criticism, they can't handle
Yeah.
debate, they can't handle that. But it's good for them because you know what it is. When they were younger, they were never challenged with that. They were handed things.
Yeah.
You need to be taught at a young age, and it's hard. I'm a parent. Like I get that. You want to, protect your kids. But if you don't challenge them and make them uncomfortable when they're younger, they can't handle it when they're older. They can't. They're
No
not ready.
shit, dude. When everybody that is under the age of 30 is softer than a wet fucking cupcake now. Like,
Fuck off. Okay.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
29?
Okay,
Yeah.
that's 30.
Okay,
I
that's
know,
30.
Shut Harley.
up.
But also,
I don't wanna
bitch,
accept
you
that.
were in the Marines.
I know that.
You are
like
more of a
30 years
man
of
than
my
I
life.
am. Shut up. God damn. Yeah, no.
After the
absolutely not.
transitioning thing.
Yeah, no, that's
Especially with the job that I did. I was one of 2 out of like 1,000.
What did you do?
Artillery. So I got
What?
to blow artillery. So I got to blow shit up for a living.
Oh no, shit, dude.
Do you have videos of that? Can we see them?
I do somewhere.
cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll have
that's
to find
fucking
them.
badass.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Let's talk more about
But you
blowing stuff up.
okay? Let me ask you, how long did you serve in?
4.5.
4.5.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have to go like Middle East or anything?
No, so I almost did in 2020. Was that 2021 or 22? When the Cabal stuff happened.
Yeah.
We did get the call that when that explosion happened, we were told, pack your shit up, we're gone. And when I tell you, my asshole puckered, and I've never been so fucking scared about a phone call in my entire life, to where I was like, fuck, how do I explain this to my son? And I was coming up with a game plan, trying to figure out, because I had a house, I have my dog, like I have everything. But then they called it off, and then we ended up doing a thing in Quantico it was called OAW. It was like Operation Allies Welcome, where we had the refugee camps. And that's how Paige and I became super close with each other, was because of that situation, because that's we worked together. But we had to babysit refugees for a couple months, and my brain chemistry is definitely altered from a lot of those things. I will say that. That's as close as I got, though. And my deployment, like in the Marine Corps, they don't really consider it a deployment, but I went to Okinawa, Japan for 6 months, and what our job there was basically to sit and wait for something to happen with Taiwan. Like, we were the backup to help with Taiwan, which was really cool. Japan was actually a really good relief for me mentally, because being in the military is not for the faint of heart. Does not matter what branch you go into, which is actually how I found you, because you were doing one of your veteran raising the money thing, TikTok lives, and at the time I was doing 2 broads. So I was like, okay, and that's shot my shot with you. I'm like, hey, let's do a show together. But
yeah, you've always been cool. I appreciate, and Missy helped with the last one that we did. I get so butthurt by people that have social media followings that don't help others.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and whenever you find people that actually give a damn,
mm-hmm.
like I hate doing TikTok lives, and I hate doing that shit. I do about 1 a month now.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just cannot do it no more. I know it's good for business and all this kind of stuff.
Sucks though.
I
It
can't.
does.
Yeah,
I force myself to do them, and
it's
some
so
days I just
fucking
don't
hard.
want to talk to people.
I don't either.
And it's hard.
It makes
it's hard
me-
to put on that facade.
It really is. And it makes me every time a little bit more jaded. So when I do find people that want to help with shit, I'm telling you, y'all do. I could sit here and give you 100 names every fucking time we come up here and we do something with an organization. Creative Vets or Mission 22 down in Georgia, or Project K9 Hero with Jason Johnson, or Blazer 88. Any of those organizations that we work with. I have to beg people to get involved and help with whatever we're doing. Not just raising money, but you can go share shit for nothing. And it's hard to get people to do that for some reason. But you get some jackass on social media that makes a fart video, and you're going to share it goddamn 5,000 times. It's funny. Don't get me wrong.
My most well-known
But help
video, all the
people.
mental health stuff that I post about,
Yeah.
my most fucking viral video is about beer shits that I had
Yeah.
to leave my crush's house.
Yeah.
Like stupid shit like that. But I talk about mental health a lot, and I do think, so one of the things that I was doing is like the tricks of the trade in the Marine Corps, like the things that you don't know as Marines that would be helpful for mental health or resources, whatever it is. And people just don't give a shit, but they want to cry about it and not know these things. It's like, if you don't know, you don't know. But here, I mean, like, putting it out there, and it's hard, like you said, to get people involved. Everybody wants to cry on social media that we don't
wanna
help
take
these
action.
people.
They don't want to take action to do it.
Exactly, but also the veteran community, I will be 100% honest, I'm taking this high and to the right, but the veteran community is so fucking cruel. Like, we are our own worst enemies, and it just drives me fucking nuts. But like, that's where mischief comes from, because mischief, to me, I couldn't get the help that I needed from my brothers and sisters. My brothers and sisters actually made shit worse for me, like bad. And it got, like, I almost committed suicide in 2021 from a very bad domestic violence. And at the time, my brothers did not help me. I had no help. So doing like the graphic designing, doing the stuff behind the scenes to help others is what my outlet was. And I kept doing it. Therapy didn't fucking help. Meds didn't fucking help. Like, nothing was working. And that's also where the brand came from, was country dancing, got me back out, going out to the bars again. Well, not bars, but like going out and doing something for myself, building that confidence, and then helping other people push their shit out is like where it all spiraled
someone's
out.
going to hear how you just described that. And please, like, stay with me till I get done saying this, because it's going to sound bad to start off with. Somebody's going to hear you say that, and they're going to say, how can country dancing help with my mental health as a veteran or whatever? But it's not the country dancing, it's an outlet.
Yep,
It's something for you to put your time and effort into. So somebody's going to be like, they're going to laugh.
Oh, absolutely.
They're going to be like,
And that's
country
okay. Absolutely,
fucking
who
line
cares?
dancing is
That's
gonna
what I like
make
so much
me-
about the creative vets thing, though. Like,
yeah.
I like that. We all need something. Like, we all have a story of where we hit our low point. We do. Everybody does. They may not talk about it, but they do. And we all have that weird outlet that we'll always circle back to that helped us. Like, music is that for me. I go to
Yep,
concerts
same.
all the time. I started playing guitar after my divorce because I needed something to focus on just me. And I can't express to people what these cheesy things are to me, but when I hear them and when I have them, it's my safe place.
It's
my
an
comfort.
outlet. And one of the things that, like, when I've gone through my mental health stuff back in the day, because I never took meds, I had to find things to make me feel better without depending on anybody else. So, like,
Absolutely.
Same.
learning
People
to play
will let you down.
guitar,
You got to find your own
coloring,
thing. Yes.
Yep.
dancing, like, it's whatever. It's doing shit that you don't have to depend on anyone else
Right.
to do.
It's just for you.
just your happiness. Like,
Yep.
if I do this, I'm going to make
And
me
you don't have to
happy.
explain it to anybody.
Yeah.
Like, it's just for you.
So I hope your, country line dancing
That's
mental
it,
health
that's our
program
thing,
work.
like-
It sounds great to me because I
It
get
is.
it. I get it. It's an outlet.
But like you can't you say country dancing, but like you can't explain to people like what that does for
I
you.
know.
Yeah.
That's-
What it
and
makes you
everybody
feel
has,
like.
and I actually made a TikTok about this, that back in 2014, everybody was making fun of me because I was country dancing then. And like, ew, you're an adult. Why the fuck are you doing that? Here I am in 2024, and guess what? It pays my bills. So fuck off. And it cures my mental health.
You know what? Like I know this is super cheesy and a little off tangent, but a tangent, but off topic is what I meant to say. That's what music is for me though, because I think the beauty with music and songs just in general, that's why I love music so much, is one song will never mean the same to anybody. Because when you hear that one song, it takes you to a place, a memory, a feeling that nobody else can relate to. And it's this whole like cocktail of, of feelings, and nobody else can take that from you.
So that's why I
ever.
had Dan play Outlaw Women the other day. His name was Dan, right? The band we went to see.
How you say Dan Slade? Is Burrell?
Burrell, I think, yeah.
No,
Burrell.
yeah, the guy
Burrell?
that we saw the other day. That's
Yeah.
why I had him play Outlaw Women. So my grandfather raised me. Hank Jr. was our thing. And then when I got older, Hank Jr. and
I
Bush
wish you'd
Light.
have been here
and-
last month. We had his son on
Sam.
the show.
I just, I know,
Sam's
I
cool.
saw-
Sam's cool as fuck.
You know
dude.
what I do for my mental health?
What?
Fireball, cinnamon whiskey.
But
I've
that's what it
also done
was.
that for my mental health too. That one
You're
just
not
seems not
judging.
to go. That one just doesn't go as good as coloring for me. The coloring's way
both
better
at the
for me.
But when my grandfather died back in 2022, that fucked me up.
Yeah.
Like, that was my best friend, the closest thing I had to a dad figure. That was my best friend. But like I said, Hank Jr. was our thing. And I shit you not, the day after he died, Hank Jr. dropped his tour dates. And I bought VIP right then and there. And I went to drove 3.5 hours by myself to go listen to that man fucking sing Outlaw Women, that one damn song, because that was our thing.
Chappie, is that you breathing? Yeah. Jesus Christ. God damn. This whole time over here, I thought it was me. Like, you breathe as hard as I do. I've never heard anybody breathe as hard as I do.
He's a big dude. over
Holy
there.
shit. I thought somebody was napping.
You need to talk
Don't let
to
him talk
Chappie
to you
over
like
here at
that.
some point.
We'll get
Throw
him on there.
something.
We'll get him on one day.
Chappie has worked at every bar in Nashville, so he can tell you anything you need to know. Pretty much.
Do you have a sleep apnea machine?
No.
You need one.
Oh my God.
I do too.
I do too.
I do too.
I don't want to tell you why I breathe this heavy.
I can take a couple good guesses.
Chappie was out last night.
Chappie ain't probably been to bed yet. I get it. I get it. But no, like with any of that stuff, dude, it's just you need it. Like people don't realize even if it is Fireball. Like all jokes aside, you need something that when you are low that you can turn to. You know it's gonna fix you.
And you don't have to explain to anybody.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like you don't owe anybody an explanation.
I get, and I'm not calling you alcoholic by any means, because if anybody in this room is alcoholic, it's me probably. But yeah, I get why alcoholics come to be. I get why that's what you depend on. I know a lot of people are probably just like, oh, they just like getting drunk or whatever. It's not that. Nobody likes to be fucked up. But
I disagree. I don't drink at the house.
yeah,
If
I
I'm
don't
not
drink.
out, I'm just laying around,
Yeah.
peace and quiet. I don't even turn the TV on. I'll sit there with the lights off, just chilling.
Okay, you might be a
Sober.
psycho.
Yeah, But then when I'm out, like
Yeah.
I'm like a different person. What's the Fireball?
Well, that's
hits? It's like-
well, to me, I'm very socially awkward until I catch a buzz.
exactly.
Yeah, I'm very like everybody thinks because of what I do, I can walk into any room or whatever and just talk to everybody, and it's like, nope. I'm socially fucking awkward, and I catch a buzz, and all of a sudden, that shit just starts going away though, and then I'm starting to get to where like I don't care what anyone thinks. If I want to fucking get out there and dance, I'm gonna get out there and dance. If I want to get out there and take my goddamn shirt off in front of everybody, I will. And alcohol is the only thing that literally takes all those little fucking monkeys that I got on my back and knocks them the fuck off to where I can feel like Superman for a little bit. I get how alcoholics are made. That's a crutch. That's their outlet. When I'm here, shit, I'm a superstar when I'm here, and it's not because of doing the show or whatever. It's I'm around people that make me feel good about myself, and then you add alcohol on top of it. I can take over the fucking world when I'm here. And
I ain't
drunk.
gonna lie, I was nervous coming here because I didn't know you're the only one I knew, so that's why I brought her. I was like, I don't know any of these people. Like I get anxious about me. Yeah,
Yeah,
I get
new
anxious about
situations,
it, and then
yeah.
like the group chat, and I was like, oh my fucking god, like I just like because I am who I am. Like
Yeah.
I'm nothing more, nothing less. I just am who I
Welcome
am.
to the group.
Yeah, and this like being around you guys, like it's the most comfortable I've been around with strangers.
Yeah.
Like that's and
It's like
I
an
feel like I've
addiction
known
coming
you
here.
guys- like, I've
It
known you
really
forever.
is.
It's
I
not
keep
really
coming
strangers.
back.
You have to understand it. It's not really strangers though. It's we've all got friends or parties we go to or something that we do. We ask who's there first because there's always going to be somebody there that you're like, I don't fucking want to go or be around this person. With us, it's never that. It's like if Missy says, "Hey, I'm bringing somebody over to do the show," you automatically know they're a good person.
They're gonna be a good person, right?
Yeah, it's
right.
like you get so comfortable with knowing it doesn't care who walks in that door. They're gonna be a good person. It's not gonna be coming to everybody using you, trying to fuck you over, stealing your shit or whatever. It's just everybody's like that with us.
That's what I love. Like your it was one of your recent episodes when you were talking about like just showing grace and being
Yeah.
real about that and building that community of just doesn't matter where, like you said, all walks of life.
Yeah.
You don't get that anymore. It's really hard, especially where I'm at. Like it's really hard to build that type of community, which is what I'm trying to do in my neck of the woods. But it's like I appreciate this. Like this is what I needed. And I was telling her, like with me getting out of the Marine Corps and not having a lot of people around me, this is what I fucking needed right here.
It's such an interesting group of people, though, that you've got going on. So, like, when I first came here, I didn't know what to expect either. But I walked into a room of you riding with Will, and then all of a sudden, it's so hard to explain to people what the Nashville trips are to me. I'm like, so I go to this Airbnb, and then people I don't even know just filter through. And Josh, love you. Don't introduce anybody because you don't want. It's fine. You get to meet these people for authentically like who they are. I don't know who they are, to the rest of the world. But to me, it's that person in that Airbnb who was this way with me, and we chatted. And then later on, I find out, they're this whoever, and I'm just like, oh, wasn't important to me at all. And it's so special. It's so
Yes,
it's
that's
so
what I love.
unique.
I do my best to not introduce people by what they've done.
I always
I
assume,
don't. I don't like that. Like, I
No.
don't want you to like Rob because he worked with ESPN and did documentary. I want you to like Rob because he's Rob.
And I like that though, but I also, so when I first showed up a couple months ago, I just assumed everybody knew each other, like because I'm just,
That's what
I'm
I
the
was- I was like,
transplant,
everybody's gonna know
and that's
everybody.
not how these are. Like I was talking to some of the girls who were on your show, and they were like, "Who is that singing?" And I'm like, "That's Will Mosley." Like, you don't know him? That's crazy. So it just made me feel more comfortable that everybody really is just like coming in, getting to know each other. There's not like some good old boys club going on. Like we're all just here. Because of Josh, we all know Josh, but we all get to kind of just hang out and get to know each other on a more like, intimate level, which is really cool.
Yeah, you got to watch when people tell you somebody else's accolades before you meet them too,
Yeah, I don't like that.
because
Absolutely.
real quick you can figure out who a star fucker is.
Yeah.
And you can figure out who's going to screw you over in a
100%.
fucking heartbeat. And every one of us work in social media. That's another thing. Like I was talking about touching women, like or somebody thinking you touched them inappropriately or whatever earlier, you get canceled. Like there's a lot of people that are waiting on your opportunity to fuck up so they can record it, and you can be why
And use
they
you.
blow the fuck up too.
Right.
So I try my best not to tell anybody. Plus, shit, dude. I mean, you probably have been around some of the most popular songwriters that have hundreds of number ones combined and all this kind of stuff. And if they're not sitting there bragging on themselves, they probably don't want you sitting there bragging on them either.
I
They-
like that though.
Yeah.
Like I get to see them for like literally who
Yeah.
they are and who they want to be in that moment. I don't have to like they would walk out of the room and you'd be like, "That's so and so," and
Yeah.
I'd be like,
I would almost rather not know
I don't-
what you do because I
don't
want to know
care.
you as a person.
I don't care.
And then, because like depending on who it is, I don't want to feel like I have to like
Act a
filter
certain way.
and be a certain way.
Yeah.
I just want to be who I am, and
Yeah,
I've been
it's
able
kinda cool.
to do that with you guys. Like, yeah, that's
Tonight's the night though.
No,
you-
don't do that. Don't do
that.
that.
That will end up at Red Door though, probably till it closes, and you'll figure out what everyone does, because they're gonna tell you from that about 12:30 to 1 o'clock stretch till it closes. You're gonna find out what every motherfucker in Nashville does. You're gonna hear every goddamn demo you don't want to hear. You're gonna get offered Coke 18,000 times. Like it's everything.
Well,
like,
that happened last night. So I ran into somebody that in Ohio, they used to play. I'm not going to mention that because they don't need that clout. He used to play at the dive bars I worked at, 'cause I've been bartending for 10 years now. And they were shithole dive bars. But those are the best kind, so whatever. Yeah. But he is a piece of shit. Straight up piece of shit person, has always been a piece of shit. I used to be like their booking manager, to where I used to book them gigs all over Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky. I did their social media. I got them on social media, whatever. And that was our trade-off. Like, oh, we get here, we do that, whatever. And then he like started doing some sketchy shit, abandoning his kids, wasn't doing whatever. But then he shows up last night. I don't know how the fuck he remembered me because it's been 7 years. But
that ass dope.
no. But he was like, came up to me. He was like, oh, I remember you from like back in these days. And I was like, yeah, I fucking remember who you are. And he's like, yeah, I was at Key West this weekend and I got so drunk and I was doing this and doing that. I was like, cool, I don't fucking
hate
care.
the Key West stories.
Like, I don't care, dude. And he was
know
like,
you went.
Like, cool, like, awesome. That is your bread and butter, whatever, not mine. But it's
Well,
not going to make
it's
me.
usually the person, like, because I heard a lot of them last night.
Yeah.
And it's always funny to me. It's the person that this was their first year going.
Oh, yeah,
Their first
It
year
was.
or two
It's
going.
that's his
Honor
first year
Key
going.
West.
Yeah, it's them, the people that go all the time, because it is special. I have not done it yet.
Sure. Of course
a
it's
good time.
special.
Yeah.
It was great. When I first moved to town, I went that year, and I met a lot of people. It
Yeah.
was great.
That's what it would be.
After
It's
that,
just
I
really
knew
cool.
everybody. So then it was just like,
Yeah.
you know, everybody was in the same place on this same little island hanging out. You know?
Yeah.
But the first year you go, it is.
Which is cool, yeah.
You meet a
But,
lot of
like,
people really quick. If you
To
don't
wear
know
it
them,
as
you know?
like a.
Yeah, Vaden
Yeah.
tried.
Guess what I did?
Well,
I don't
he knew who you were and was like, I see you're hanging out with Josh Terry. And I was
Everybody
like,
knows who Josh Terry
I
is.
was like, yeah, and I was like, he's a buddy of mine. He goes, well, you know, I want to get involved with what he does. And I was like, cool. And that's why I ran to you. I was like, don't you fucking, no. Don't you fucking get near him. I probably
don't remember
I was going to say,
any
you probably
of
don't.
this.
This was at Red Door, but I was like, don't you fucking if he comes up to you. He tried to at one time, and then that's when the guy gave me the tater tots, and that's when we got
I
distracted
wish
with
I
the
knew
tater
who it
tots.
was.
I wish I knew.
I'll tell you after.
She'll tell us when we get done.
Yeah.
'Cause
I know who it is.
Oh, yeah, I
'cause
know who he is.
I
I
don't
just
remember.
don't want to put his name out there.
Oh, no, we won't do that.
Yeah.
I didn't know you knew who he was.
Yeah, well, yeah, I've known him for a very long
Yeah,
time.
I don't remember that last night. But also, oh, by the way, I want to say this real fast because I completely forgot at the beginning of the show. Please go look up Matt McKinney on social media. He's one of my good buddies. I've known him for a
Matt.
long
Yep.
time. His mom and daddy's house burnt down this past Sunday. They're taking donations and stuff. Just I don't know what the links or nothing are. So
I was gonna
just
say, you want me to drop the Venmo? Because I got it.
Yeah, you can.
Well, that's his personal Venmo. So,
Yeah.
well, no, it's just the Matt McKinney music.
Yeah, just go look up Matt McKinney Music.
On Venmo.
He'll have it listed. Y'all make a
wish I had
donation if you
Venmo.
can. What?
I got banned from Venmo.
I'm banned from Uber.
I believe this
banned
about
from
both
Uber
of you.
Eats.
Maybe
I
we
Are-
call
believe-
are
people
you?
Aladdin that would get you
What did you
banned.
put when your Venmo, like, was it,
I'm banned from Venmo and Apple Pay.
did you put for like
I don't have that.
drugs?
What had happened was I was in
You wrote
Las
drugs or
Vegas,
whores?
Nevada.
Well,
Yeah.
there's your first mistake right there.
You
I
don't
gotta
even have to
say.
finish that story, bro.
We already
You
know.
don't even have to finish that fucking story.
I was hanging out, just chilling. I was hanging out.
There was this
there were a
nice
bunch of
lady at the
people
bar. This nice lady
I
at the
wrote
bar.
hooker in the line. I don't
what happened
know.
was,
I didn't know hookers took Venmo.
No, so all
There
these
do.
people-
I know some that do
I
actually.
know it was created for underground like drug dealing.
No.
It really
all
was.
these people were partying, and I had there was a Bluetooth speaker, so I hooked my phone up to the Bluetooth. Well, I started passing my phone around, and these two girls were standing there, and they were playing music. What I didn't know was they sent $8,000 out from Venmo, Apple
themselves?
Pay.
I'd have punched
Cash
that
App.
bitch in the face.
Well, I didn't know until the next
Jesus
day. So the next
Christ.
day, I was going. I was at the UFC.
Hey, Rob, can I have your
fight.
phone? Just really quick. You got Venmo or anything on it?
I mean,
I was gonna say you were.
He's so gullible. Did you
restricted.
see that? He's like,
so I'm
sure.
at the UFC fights, and I go to.
I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you that's gonna happen to you again.
I go to look at my Venmo. That shit would
You
not
about
work.
fell for that too. It didn't even cross your mind. What's the
Well,
bitch?
good thing it doesn't work now. So.
God damn, that's funny.
I got my money back.
Wait,
but
how did
Venmo-
How did you get banned from Venmo? That
So what happened was I called
You
credit
disputed
card
it.
company disputed it, so they got the money back to me, but Venmo never got
Venmo
the
was like,
money.
"Fuck you."
Cash App does have fraud protection, so I do have
They
Cash
do.
App.
That's all. Yeah, I'm banned from Uber because of a comment that I made to a driver.
You deserve that, Josh. You
do what?
deserve that. Was a pretty bad one.
I don't care. It's still funny.
I know.
Then you still have
Don't
Lyft,
say it on
you
the
know?
What? I got Lyft.
Don't get banned from Lyft though. Then
I'm fucked if I do. I'm gonna start taking a bicycle every goddamn where I guess.
Hey, you just hang out with Rob Harville. He'll order a Lyft or Uber somewhere.
He's gonna get banned too if Josh is in there.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm not that bad when y'all pay for it. If
You're
I,
not. You do behave.
I pay attention.
I do have to
who pays.
apologize sometimes, but you do behave.
Yeah,
Like the other night.
Well, most of them think it's funny. Most of them want to have some fun with you, but you get one of these every.
One yet that liked it.
No, the other night we were getting out. We said, "We're
Maybe
sorry." He's like,
one.
"It's okay. He's pretty cool."
There's some.
I thought he was about
I'm
to fight
telling
the one
you,
yesterday.
there's
though.
some.
When
The
he changed
Middle
music.
Easterners, they don't like to have fun. They're the ones that don't like me
Look.
at all.
You're nicer to the women, though.
Oh, yeah, I
the
don't
men.
like-
I was
you don't-
impressed with
have
you
no
last
mercy.
night because she changed that song after you hyped it up, and I saw your facial
Let me
expression.
tell you what this bitch did last night.
I was like,
Because
oh,
I
shit,
done
this is gonna be
fucking
it.
forgot about it till now.
What did you
Bob
do?
Seger was on the radio.
Yeah, he was.
And I don't remember what Seger song was it. It's one of the great ones.
Turn the page.
It wasn't Turn the Page.
Yes, it was.
No.
Old Time Rock
Yeah.
and Roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. So Old Time Rock and Roll is on. And God bless this woman. She was extremely sweet. We started talking about it. I was like, this is a great song. I love this song. She pretty much like, oh, you want to hear a great song? And I was like, yeah. What you going to play me? And she goes to whatever, YouTube or whatever, and pulls up this 80s.
Weird.
80s
Trippy
style,
shit.
like Indian music. Like,
Well,
and I was like, you think this is better than Bob Seger?
No, you said okay.
You did.
I
You got
could
in. You
slap
fed
with this.
into it, motherfucker.
You never would have done that if I was a guy. You'd been like, what kind of
What the
fucking
fuck is wrong with
bullshit?
you?
I would have said, what kind of fucking bullshit is this?
100%. But you were nice to her.
I'm not mean to her.
But then she said, but I got to turn it off because I need my GPS. And you're like, oh, okay.
And
I
the
was
Bob Seger
thank-
came back
I was like,
on.
thank God. Yeah,
face, though.
I
You didn't
try.
like it.
I try not to fuck with the women Uber drivers
I
too
can
much because
tell.
I'm sure that every drunk dude gets in there and it's probably super inappropriate.
Sure.
For the majority, I mean, the good dudes are not. You ain't gonna do that. We never
Yeah.
do. But the guys, I feel like you're supposed to fuck with them hard. Like, you're Uber driving right now, bitch boy. Let's go. Like, what am I gonna say to
bitch
you?
boy.
Yeah, your wife's home banging some dude, and you're having to drive me around. Yeah, I'm fucking with you.
Sweet Jesus.
I'm making your life worse today. I don't know why I'm like that. I'm a cunt. And it's not like I'm mean to them. I try to be playful and joke. And when they play back, so y'all just haven't been in
Listen,
one.
you'll
when-
get right in the car and say, you know what rating good cocaine is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, see,
I'll say some fucked up
opposite.
shit.
I'm like really nice to my Uber drivers,
Yeah.
and I'll get really drunk, and the next day they'll be like texting me, wanting to hang out.
Yeah, I haven't had
Oh.
that problem.
They want your
This has happened
Venmo.
like a lot of times.
Yeah,
They're like,
I have
hey, man, I'm gonna go get drinks tonight. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm good. I don't know who you are.
Yeah, I definitely haven't had one of them text me like, "Hey, can we be friends?" No, I'm not that guy.
They can tell you don't have money, Josh. They
Yeah.
don't want to be friends
I'm
with
a
you.
friendly drunk.
I'm really friendly. I just like.
You're actually very friendly when
You
you're drunk.
are.
It's super
I'm
cute.
nicer.
Except to
I
Uber
like it.
drivers.
Yeah. Even though I'm not mean.
He-
you,
no, no,
You
he
just
only-
would have to hear. I'm not mean. I'm trying to fuck with them and make them
Yeah.
laugh. Like
But if they don't
crowd
have
work
that
type of shit.
But
personality, they don't
sometimes it's an
know.
acquired taste with the
It
jokes.
is. You have to
Yeah.
understand that you're joking. We just
They
get in
don't
now.
get it.
We're just like, we're
don't-
sorry.
Yeah,
We're sorry. Be
before his
prepared.
mouth even opens.
Yeah, but I'm telling
We
you,
really
y'all
need to
haven't,
stick you in the
y'all
back.
haven't been in one with me yet where they play along and have fun.
One
That
guy was when you were talking
is
about like cum shots or whatever. The first
Oh,
Uber
dear
we
What
had.
is
God.
the percentage of them that actually play along, though?
about
What are we-
1%. I mean, it's
1 in
it's
100.
few and far, probably, but you'll get one. My favorite, I swear to you, is the older black ladies.
Oh, God.
they're
yeah.
They are
Oh,
fucking
yes.
wonderful.
Just in life.
I will tip them all fucking
They're
day. Where I
so
won't tip
good.
nobody else.
They're so
Their
funny.
attitude
They
is
are
my
so much
favorite.
fun.
They will bitch
everyone
slap
you get into
with their
is like, hey,
words.
baby, what you want to listen to? I'm like, can we listen to country music, man? Well, goddamn right you can, baby. And I'm like, oh, shit, I'm hanging out with you tonight, motherfucker.
I know.
I don't even want to get out this car.
love-
Yeah.
They're the best.
Yep.
But
Well, shit, even our Uber Eats person yesterday when she brought the alcohol, talking about taking shots with us and shit.
oh no, I heard y'all. I was like, please do not invite this bitch in. She smelled like crack.
Oh, did
Like,
she?
no, I'm telling you, that was That one was sketchy. Y'all didn't see her. I have this thing. It's really fucked up. This about teeth. Like your teeth can be crooked. They can be out of line. They can be whatever they are. Brush your goddamn teeth for one. If I got horse teeth. I can eat an apple through a barbed wire fence and not touch that bitch. Like it ain't about what your teeth look like. It's about taking care of them and every fucking thing. And I'm telling you, that bitch had a dead tooth here, like, but she had meth mouth, is what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't like I know what you did.
Yeah.
Like,
They know
I
too.
know what you did. That
They
didn't
know
get away
too.
from sucking dick. That is methamphetamine. Like, and then it's like, oh, you're the one who brought me my stuff? Yeah. But that's where I can't eat Huddle Houses or Waffle Houses at all. They disgust me. And I know I'm a nasty looking motherfucker 90% of the time. I see them making my food and all I can think about is what they did before they got there.
That's a fair point.
And it's
You
like,
might have just ruined Waffle House for me
I was
now.
like, because you know that nasty motherfucker doing some bad drugs, or he's just a nasty human being. So I'm not fucking. I
Yeah,
can't do
because
this.
a lot of when I worked in corrections for 3 years, so that's where they would get out and they would go work. So
Yeah.
I would avoided my county, but my kid loves Waffle House, which fucking sucks
Yeah.
because half the people I know have people, and my name because I could never pronounce my last name was Miss G. So if I ever hear somebody in my hometown yell Miss G, I'm running the other way because I know
Yeah.
exactly where that's coming. There's only one type of person that does that, but they always worked, and I knew what they were doing.
We got. I told you about Whiskey River earlier, the old bar in Macon. There was a Waffle House that was literally 2 blocks away from it, and it was kind of in the ghetto. It was the best goddamn food. It was cool. Like, it was a great environment. The women that worked in there were just what you think they'd be. Like, older, just cool ass black ladies that's been through some shit or whatever, don't take no shit. One night we went in there way too fucked up. Way too fucked up. And my buddy, who's married now, I won't say your name, he ended up sucking this girl's toes on the table. I shit you not. There's this girl, and she put
get
her
paid
foot up
well?
on the table, and he's like, "You don't take it off, I'm gonna suck that toe." And he was playing.
I wasn't ready
He
for
was just fucking with her, and the waitress
weird term.
heard him say that, and she looked at us and said, "If you suck her toes, you sucking mine." And my buddy, God, he fucking moron. He sucked that big girl's toe on that table that night. And then the waitress came over there, took her fucking shoe off. She done
Stop,
sweated
no.
all day.
I don't believe you.
And he sucked her toe like just for a second. And I tell you what, I am grown enough to say this. I pissed myself laughing because I couldn't get my dick out at the bathroom quick enough. So I come back out and there's a puddle of piss right here at 3 o'clock in
We
the
got
morning.
toes and
And
piss
I'm proud
everywhere.
of it. I'm proud of the piss stain on my pants because my buddy just sucked the toe of a Waffle House employee at 3 o'clock in the morning.
my God.
I've never yeah, there's nothing more disgusting.
I've got a Waffle
And
House
nobody
story,
got
but it's not that
paid
good.
in this
Nobody got
transaction.
paid.
Did she get free food out of it at least?
I don't remember.
It doesn't matter.
Oh
my
It's not worth
God.
it. It
It
doesn't
was,
matter.
it's not as good as that. When
Yeah.
I was in college, it was Halloween, and I was dressed up as Skeeter Valentine from Doug Funny.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I was
That's
like
funny.
all blue. And
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
were.
in this Huddle House, we had a Huddle House in Boone,
Did you say a
North
humper
Carolina.
house?
Huddle
Oh, I
House.
thought you said humper.
It's just
All right.
It's the same thing.
But I had a grape jelly packet, and I was teaching the Huddle House waitress how I eat pussy dressed as Skeeter Valentine from the grape jelly packet.
That went different than I thought it was going to go. Now you have my attention, Rob.
That's as bad as when we were in California last year in the desert. I had Marines because everybody's like 10 years younger than me. They literally asked for a PME, which is like an education course on how to properly fucking eat vagina. And they were taking fucking notes, like notepads and everything on what to do.
So sad.
And it was the weirdest. But I was like, we were in the desert for a month, and it was like, what the fuck?
I mean,
Everybody's losing
at
their
least
shit at that point.
somebody got better that day. So that's all that matters.
Do you know
People.
Dustin Heron?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Dustin Heron, he moved out of town maybe beginning of last year. He'd been here like 10 years. Good dude, good songwriter. Moved back to Lower Alabama. But God bless his soul. He looks like a 3rd grade PE teacher transitioning. Like he does. I'll have to show you. What's the fucker's name? Ma Telly from the Goonies. Look, he looks like her. Straight dude, loves women. We have a friend, Brienne Young, love you, who's a lesbian here in town. And anyway, we were at the local one night, and these two got into an argument, blacked out drunk, about who could eat pussy better. And I had to see a lesbian teach what looked like was a lesbian how to eat pussy at the bar. And I'm telling you, that's the funniest goddamn thing I've ever seen in my life. It's fucking
Can
funny.
we recreate this? I
No.
feel like I need to see it.
No, because whatever they were doing was like some science fiction shit.
Oh,
I
wow.
don't know. Like they were.
It's not real.
Now I'm
I don't know.
intrigued.
It's like Clint opening shit from left
What
to
were we
right.
opening?
What is it?
What
Why
are
are
we
you opening it that
opening?
wide?
I don't know. I'm just
What
saying.
is
Like
that? If you're opening something that wide, we
We're
got
doing it
other
wrong.
I don't
issues.
know.
Big opening.
Shoot.
I don't know.
Fuck.
I know
not a
some big
cave.
bitches.
God.
I don't
Vaden
know.
told me my favorite local story ever, and I don't know exactly. I wish
Vaden?
Vaden was here to tell it. But some guys were in there from out of town. They weren't locals.
Yeah.
And they were like messing with some girls or something. Vaden turned around and was like, "We don't do that here." And they start trying to fight Vaden, you know.
Oh boy.
So they're talking shit to Vaden.
Have y'all met Vaden?
I don't know if we have.
I think you'll meet him tonight then.
I don't think we have.
Vaden said he looked over and here's Skinny over there with a bar stool in one hand and a beer bottle in the other.
Oh,
And Vaden
Jesus.
said he
Skinny.
just started laughing. He couldn't even talk to
If
anybody.
I saw Skinny holding a beer bottle, he's about to bust my ass with it. I go get him a fucking nipple to put on that goddamn thing. He better sip it like a baba before he hits me with it.
I don't know if you want to mess with the Arkansas guys.
Oh, I'll mess with that one. I love Skinny. Don't get me wrong. But if that was what was going to intimidate me, if that did intimidate me,
You got to get
take
Vaden
my
to
dick
tell
and
the
balls,
story, though.
dude.
Vaden can tell it a lot better. He
Va-
was-
Vaden's got one of my favorite moments from the local too. He invited us over there. It was a charity event for some mental health veteran organization. I don't know. We weren't working with this one. And the dude that was standing on stage was telling kind of his testimony, I guess you would say, like a suicide story and how I started the business and all this kind of stuff. And Vaden's funny to me. I have a great time with him. I love him so much, but this is why I respect him. There was some people talking behind us, and they were being loud. They were being obnoxious. Everybody else is quiet. Vaden stands up, looks him directly in the face, and says, "Shut the fuck up." He's telling his story. And I was like, this is my dude. Like, right then, I was like, fuck yeah. I mean, he's such a good dude. Only thing I have a problem with him, he did my podcast when we were doing them still like the first 2 hours on stage at Live Oak before we just started doing 6 hours of Writers Round. And he gave me a lot of mushrooms. He ate a lot of mushrooms. He started interrupting me while we were hosting it the whole time. All he would do, it was the Vaden Willis show. Like, it was not the Josh Terry show. He wouldn't let me fucking talk to the artist that I had booked on that stage to save his life. And right there towards the end, like when we're signing off or whatever, he's just staring at me, and I'm not saying anything. And he's like, "You're not going to say bye?" And I was like, "You talk the whole goddamn show. You tell them bye. You tell them where they can find all this shit." And that fucker laughed till he about fell off the goddamn stage. Oh, shit. He got me and Chili Dog and him a bunch of like the penis envy mushrooms, and we ate them all while sitting there. I woke up in the middle of my show. Like, lights just fucking pounding me in the eyes on stage. He's just a good dude. I can't believe y'all haven't met him
And
yet.
apparently has good mushrooms.
He's fun. Anybody that gives me that much mushrooms, Chappie, I bet you know where I can get some mushrooms today, don't you? Let's give me some mushrooms.
God.
Yeah, let's give me some mushrooms.
He is not riding in the lift with me.
See, this is what I've been missing, a Chappie.
You just need a chappy in your life.
Hey, Chappie, get close to that mic right here next to us to him. I gotta know something. Both of them's on.
All right, cool.
That way you can keep yours pointed towards you. First night I met Skinny, you were there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was you.
Yeah.
This whole time I've been meaning to ask you. We got invited
How
back.
can you forget Chappie?
Dude, I was so fucked up.
Will you ever forget this guy?
This
Never, Chappie. I will remember you forever.
I got invited back to Seagull with Bobby and them after just being out all night at Red Door.
Right at the Seagull, huh?
Yeah, and that was where you and Skinny came too, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was you. I thought this whole time I fucking thought it was you. And Skinny just starts playing songs for Bobby and everything. And he doesn't have a guitar in there. I think he's playing a dobro the whole time or whatever. It was cool. But this whole time, I'm like, I think that was him.
No, yeah, that was definitely me. Back in the day, we used to end up back at Bobby's studio a good bit.
Yeah. I was so mad that night when it got
Why
like,
was there not a guitar there?
I don't know. I can't tell you. It just seems like there would be one.
It seems like a place that would have a guitar.
There definitely was some guitars, but everybody was probably to a state they didn't want to go look for 'em.
Yeah, it was.
There has to be a guitar.
I'm telling you, when Skinny picked up the dobro, I was like, maybe
I mean,
that's
there's
just-
a guitar in this house we're in right now in Nashville.
Yeah, Josh Phillips was here the other day when we was recording, and I wanted him to do Dirt Cheap and a couple more songs on the show, but didn't really want it to just be about that.
Right.
So, but he's like, man, I forgot I didn't bring my guitar, and that's what I thought about the whole time. I was like, you know
I
what?
have
There's a
one.
goddamn guitar behind his head right now. He just really doesn't want to do this. Like, and I'm sure that guitar sounds like shit.
Yeah, that's gotta
I'm
be a
sure
shitty
it
guitar
sounds
up there.
fucking horrible. Well, you could have worked your way through
It's,
it a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's
could
missing
make
a
some
string
magic.
too, but you know,
Yeah, but
it still would have worked.
He could have 5-stringed it.
yeah, it would
fine.
probably would have worked. I'm sorry, y'all friends with Skinny. By the way, I really hate Skinny. I really do. I love him so much, but at the same time, I have to remember, and it's a me problem. It's not anybody else's problem. I have to remember some of the people I hang around are kids, that they're younger, and like I'm the old grumpy dude. And it's like Skinny's one of those that I love. I would do anything in the world for. Sometimes like, hey, go to the playground for a little bit, bud.
We should do it.
Like go play outside if you don't mind.
You ever mentioned the Tom Brady roast? We should do a Skinny roast on the
That
podcast.
he would kill himself. We could
Not ready.
never
Skinny
do
could
that.
handle a roast.
Skinny would jump off the top of this fucking house the second you said one mean thing to him. If I'd be like, hey, I bet you look like a woman from behind with that fucking hair, he'd go get on this roof. He'd jump off and faceplant. I know
Swan
it.
dive.
Yeah, I'm not going to be the reason Skinny kills himself. I refuse. I fucking will not.
We love you, Skinny.
I do.
Don't listen to this.
Yeah, he ain't going to. It's all right.
Josh
He-
is like, I
he
was
won't.
at the bar the other day and I saw this tall, beautiful blonde girl, and then she turned around. And
It was
little
Skinny.
Oh my god.
It was. What boy?
No ass on her though.
He looks like a carpenter's dream. Flat on both sides and easy to nail.
Oh no.
You just know that motherfucker look like a granddaddy long leg naked too. Just saying.
They say his legs are mighty long.
Oh,
His third leg is mighty
boy, let me tell you, y'all. The first time he told me, he knew he was gonna catch shit. He fucking knew when that song came out, and he references himself in that song. What does it say? Might
call
be
me
a
little
little skinny or whatever it is.
But my
He-
legs are mighty long.
he told me before, and he was like, "You're gonna fuck with me about this, but I like it." And I was like, "Well, if you like it, I don't like it, Skinny. That's cool. You know, if it makes you happy." And then when he played it for the first time at the Round at Live Oak on my show, as he's saying it, he's looking at me because he knows he done fucked up. He fucking knows. 'Cause I already call him the best name dropper I've ever met in my life. But I do envy because he's such a good kid and everybody wants to be his friend. Kid Rock, John Daly, like everybody. They want to be his friend. I don't have that quality. Like people are like, yeah, I work with him. I kind of like him. But I ain't get invited to fucking Kid Rock's house. You know what I'm saying? John Daly asking me to fucking go caddy for him. Like, I admire him in that. But he knew he had fucked up by saying that shit. And I have not stopped giving him hell about it. He thinks that I hate him. Even when he drove past us last night, I can't remember what he said, but it was
You
like,
said some shit.
he's like, you can be nice to me. And I was like, no. I was like, my
Sounds
love
about right.
language isn't nice. If I'm not talking shit to you, I do not like you. I like it's entertaining.
So
I
who
have to
can
think
we
about
bring on
that.
here to roast?
What?
He's nice to me.
Who'd be a good roast?
You. We
my
get to
bi-
roast you.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that'd
Period.
be a good one.
Yeah, but you gotta understand this mouth dough, I would fucking take every low blow y'all did. And when I got done, oh yeah,
would
y'all,
serve it right.
I
Done.
would
Everybody's
roast
done
y'all
for.
so goddamn hard.
We're all gonna jump off the roof
Yeah,
holding hands.
yeah,
Like,
I'm
fuck it,
gonna-
I'm done.
I don't get even. I take it too far. Like I promise you, I would be the worst. Vaden would be a good one.
Vaden would be a great one.
Vaden would be a good one. Bobby would be a fucking great one. But I'd be just as scared of him as me.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause
Bobby will bring it back to you.
holy shit, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Bobby's too witty for that.
oh
Yeah,
shit.
Bobby's closing argument.
Yeah. Yeah. And by the way, bitch, just so you know, you're a piece of shit. Like, he would go, so, you know what? That's a great idea, though. I've never thought of that before, but doing it at Live Oak.
We
The
definitely
Live
should.
Oak roast.
Doing it at Live Oak and then, like, maybe getting some artists to write some fucking songs to throw jabs at somebody. Like, Skinny writing a song, picking on Vaden. Or something like that, and then recording that. Oh, boy, that would be gold. I'd like to do it to Hasten, too, though, bitch ass. Like, I was thinking about it.
Brother Hassan.
God.
We could do it at local to Jeff. Jeff would be easy.
Jeff
to
would
roast.
love it.
Jeff
He's
has a
another one
sense
I'd
of
be
humor.
scared of, too, though. I'm trying to think. That would be fucking fun. There's not really a lot of artists that I know.
Did you see the hats I had? Look at Chappie's
What's
hat.
Chappie's hat?
Throw it over here.
Good catch. Good throw.
You know, when you walk into the local, it says "Come a stranger" and then it says "Leave
Yeah.
a local."
Yeah.
Check this hat out.
What is that?
I'll get you one.
Come as a stranger.
didn't
leave
even
as a-
offer
Oh,
us one.
fuck yeah. Hold on. I got to take a picture. I'm going to take a minute.
I've got more made. I'll get you one when it comes.
Dude,
in.
that's fire. Well, it's funny because Vaden's got me some stuff that he made.
Just give him that one.
Well, it was a bad throw.
I'm not gonna wear orange.
I
More
hate
than likely.
orange, too.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna wear orange.
We
I
got
hate to
white
take
ones
it.
and all that
Yeah,
coming in.
a white or black one, I'd wear it.
It's actually white with a black bill, so it's perfect.
Fuck yeah, dude. He's such a good dude. I'm like a very loyal person. Probably too loyal to folks. And like Hasten gave me a shot of doing the podcast and everything there like 2 years
I know
ago.
who we're roasting. Sorry to cut
Hey,
you off.
are you good?
Justin Andrews.
Oh fuck
That's the
yes.
one.
Yeah, I could do that one.
Sorry to cut you off.
No,
there.
that's
It
no
hit me.
fuck yes, because I call him a fake ass cowboy all day, every day anyway. Yes, we can fucking. God, yeah.
That's the
He's
one.
playing the show tonight. He's playing my show tonight. Him and Jacob Bryant and Riley Anderson are entering the show tonight. That's gonna be fucking good. But Jeff is the only other place that I would do my show at. Like, I'm only going to do my show once a month in Nashville because I like doing it to where people look forward to it, and I don't want to oversaturate. I love the guys from Raised Rowdy. I'm going to do their podcast at 2:00 today. I love everything they do. But like with me, I don't want to oversaturate. I want it to feel special when our group comes to town, when you see us at Live Oak. Like, you know it's going to be a fucking party every single time. The only other place I would ever do that at is the local because I like Jeff so damn much. He's been one of those people that anytime I've been around him, so fucking nice. I love everything that dude posts on social media. I can't ever go back to Losers, but the local is the only place that I would do like anything. Losers, my point with that is I probably would have done stuff with Losers if it ever got to that point, but they kind of took that option off the table.
We met Clint from the Vinyl Lounge last night.
He
He's
was
a good
cool,
dude.
dude.
That's
I
what
and I appreciate you very much introducing me to that because that's another thing I want to do.
That's a great venue, by the way. If anybody's
is.
in town, go check it out because you can watch literally them pressing the vinyls through the window
Yeah.
at the Vinyl Lounge. So the Vinyl Lab is connecting you. Watch it. It's
Well,
pretty cool to see.
One of the things I want to do is like how we're recording here right now. I want to get with bars and record shows like this at their bar before they open doors. Yeah, but that month, this show is sponsored by Tootsie's.
Yeah.
And then have like some of their people come through and tell story Tootsie's, all that kind of shit. Plus, it looks fucking cool. Like if it's like, oh, this is the podcast that goes to bars, like beforehand.
I'm actually pitching a documentary series right now called Great American Honky Tonks.
Yeah.
Where I go all over the nation and take the artists. So like Alabama went back to the Bowery and they talked about getting their start there. So
Oh, dude, that
take the
sounds
artists to the
fucking
bar.
That looks
That'd
really
be
cool,
so
Rob. You showed me
cool.
that. That
I
looks so
got
cool.
one for you. I got one for you. What y'all
All right.
do? I think if we had a camera crew follow us around for the podcast and for when we go out, I think it's like hella good entertainment, but not like reality TV. Like it's actually us. I've got several friends that have done the reality TV shit, and it's kind of garbagey.
Yeah, I do follow docs. So
Yeah, like I
I
don't
say like actual reality
yeah.
TV.
Yeah, like
Just
I'm saying,
follow.
like, I want the real because our real lives are funny. Like this is cool
It'd be
entertainment.
good promo for your show too.
You know
I
what
do.
else would be a great podcast that would be cool?
Yeah.
So what is your favorite band that's not in Nashville, like country band?
Oh, sweet Jesus. You put me on the spot there.
What's yours? That's not in Nashville.
That's not
band
in
that's not out here
Nashville?
doing the regional thing.
Probably
Just
Aaron
crushing.
Watson.
See, everybody
Oh, I
has one.
love
Aaron
Aaron
Watson.
Watson.
To go around and do a podcast with these regional
Yeah.
bands and like give them light. And I know a bunch in Myrtle Beach. I could tell you ones all over North South Carolina. that
Well,
are
they
incredible.
always
and give
have-
them light and let record their show and show who they are, because most of them have a reason. They have
Yeah.
family that they can't leave, or there's a reason they can't get to Nashville and do that, or some of them just make so much.
I've
money
got
in
one,
that
like one
area
that's like a
that-
smaller one. Is that what you're meaning?
Yeah,
Like,
it's a small local band. It's just
Aaron
fucking
Watson ain't really
incredible.
that.
That's
but,
why I was like,
but
you said
he's
Aaron
more,
Watson,
but he's
and I was
more
like,
red
that-
dirt. Like
Yeah.
most of his stuff
I
is out
love
of
Aaron
Texas
Watson.
and around
Like I know
there.
guys that just play Myrtle Beach and
Yeah.
are just out of this
Yeah, just
world
locals.
good.
yeah.
but they
So
do.
my, they're called Four Low. One of their guitarists actually plays for Jesse Whitley occasionally, but they're really fucking good. Like they play all over Ohio, Indiana. They're actually partnering, and some of them are moving over to the Filthy Heathens. But they are so fucking good. And he's been trying, but he keeps getting fucked over. Like the guy I was bitching about earlier, fucked him over and stole money from him to go do whatever he was doing. Like that would probably be by far one of my favorite, because they have, as good as they are, and they open up for all these big times and travel and do all these different things, they're humble about it. And they're so good. Like they'll do like my small town, because I put on rodeos too. So like they'll put on small town shows, go to the dive bars. Like they have no limit. They know they're not better
And they'll
than that
draw
person.
like hell in the
So many fucking people.
I would love to do it for a different reason with bands like that. You gotta know that their stories and shit are cool. I like. There's a place where I'm from over in Macon. It's called Grant's Lounge. Grant's was where the Allman Brothers started. And it's
Allman
like it's the
Brothers.
only bar in Macon that is a historical landmark. Like, this fucking place is old. It got hit by lightning like 2 or 3 years ago, and a new company bought it. But when you walked in, it was not much bigger than the bottom floor of this house. It was all nothing but white walls, and it had signatures all over the wall for the past 50 years or whatever, right? And they do this thing on Sundays and Wednesdays, and it's open mic nights. And you'll see guys coming here, because Macon used to be a hub for music back in the day. You got all these older folks that are just homeless or life's beat them down or whatever. They come in there on those Wednesdays and Sundays for the open mic. Dude don't even look like he can afford a guitar or whatever. Like he's pawned it 100 times, get on stage, and they're fucking amazing. And it's like, okay, I want to know the story behind this guy, why he never made it, why he's still chasing the dream 60 years later. In those local regional bands, some of them's going to have them same fucking stories that life got in the way, had kids, whatever, like whatever
have
it
a
is.
job. They make a lot of money doing
Yeah,
the
it's-
job, but they
Yeah.
still love music. And
So
doing
it
the
sounds
week.
like you're gonna go on tour once a year. We're gonna go
Yeah, we'll just
around,
go all
pick
over
up,
the
do
nation.
your podcast
Hey, look,
with all
I'm
these
telling you,
locals.
if I could get the funding and I could get
I think we could make this
to
happen.
I can
to
get
where we
Ohio
took
covered.
a month.
Get somebody to film it.
We took a month, and think if we rented or we got like a big fucking
Yeah.
RV,
Literally a bus,
a tour bus
for all
yeah.
of us to go and
we
pitch
set
in.
up the equipment to where
Yeah.
it was stationary and ready to go whenever.
Absolutely.
Dude, you could take 1 month out of the year and make enough content, enough podcasts, enough shows.
And
to
then
last
you
a
get to
whole
actually
fucking
showcase
year.
these people that can't make it to
And
Nashville.
think
for
about
your
like
show.
even from like your perspective or whoever what it would be. Think about just the recording of that for that whole month, like the behind the scenes.
Yeah,
of it.
it'd be so
and then
good.
we go get drunk in the bar with them that
Yeah,
night.
exactly.
Absolutely.
Like all the behind the scenes stuff.
Fuck yeah. And it like
All right,
it'd
I'm
be
in.
an easy
Yep.
sale for them because you could be like, look, we've got 4 people with us that's got almost 1 million followers across the board on social media.
Right.
You do this with us and spend time with us,
Your name's
we'll
gonna be out
advertise
there.
for you.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Oh, and there's nobody that wouldn't do that.
I don't know
shit.
why they wouldn't.
There's
Yeah,
nobody
and we get to
that
tell their
wouldn't do
story.
it.
We get to meet them. We get to hear them. It's good for us too.
That's the kind of shit that I love to do. Like, especially with Mischief, or like my original podcast was Women with an Effed Up Mind. People got to share their fucking stories and tell where they came from. That's like, that's
Well,
what
people
people
don't get
need.
that
You don't see
chance.
that
Yeah,
often
they
in
don't get
any
that.
industry.
Well, everybody loves a good story, but they like a bad one even better. Like interventions on my TV right now.
I was
for
gonna
us
That was
mention that.
fucking me
fucking
up
with
yesterday.
On
I like
day.
interventions.
I know.
When what?
It's been on for days. I keep watching all these crack pipes while you're talking. I'm like, fuck.
I know Riley was playing yesterday, and then this girl had an eating disorder. She was taking it, chewing up, and then spitting it back out, and then eating it. And I was
Yeah.
like trying to
You know
focus
what?
on Riley, and I'm
I
like,
mean,
what is going on?
maybe not to this extreme, but we all have our bad stories. You know,
Yeah.
like, and it's okay to talk about them. And I like giving them that platform to be
I
able to
like
talk about them too.
Fuck yeah.
It's relatable.
I wanted to for the longest time. I thought it was just the best idea I've came up with, but it doesn't work for me. But like our buddy Gypsy travels.
Gypsy.
God, I
Gyp-
love
her.
Gypsy travels the country in her van. She lives in this dick van. All she does is OnlyFans and travels and does whatever the fuck she wants to. She has a cool ass lifestyle to me. But she is such a good fucking person. She's got a huge
one of my
heart.
favorites.
And I pitched this idea to her. I was like, Gypsy, it doesn't work for me, but it will work for you. You need to start interviewing homeless people. Like, if you were to
Safely.
sit down,
Yeah, be safe
yeah,
about
yeah.
it.
If you were
Please
to
bring
sit
somebody with you.
down and not do it as if you're trying to exploit them, but you're trying to learn about them.
She'd be the best for that.
And then on top of that, when you get done with the episode or the content, you give people a way to donate towards that person. Because I think if some people heard some of these people's stories, instead of just thinking, because even that song that just came out, Riley Green, that's fucking amazing. It's called Jesus Saves. It came out like a month ago. The whole thing is talking about how he can't write down every bad thing that's happened in his life on a cardboard sign. So the homeless guy just writes down Jesus Saves on it. So, like, I think that if somebody was to do that, you could help. I'm all about helping people and changing somebody's
Well-
life, but also being entertaining at the
Yeah.
same time and
Yeah.
not doing shit for the wrong reasons. That would be the fucking coolest
Yeah.
thing to me. If you set like a P.O. box up to where they could go get shit in the next week or two, you could change somebody's life.
So-
There's some
Certainly.
funny ass
Absolutely.
homeless people out there.
There
Yeah.
are. Well,
Oh,
and
yeah.
circling back
Yeah.
to what we were talking about earlier, like you're scared of certain things that you don't know, but if you have, one-on-one, experience with somebody like that, it's not so scary.
Yeah.
Like I used to go around, because I don't have a lot of money, but I can buy supplies for stuff, and I had like these homeless kits that I would keep in my car, like socks and toothbrush and everything. That was the best I could do, but I got to talk to people. Like when I first moved to the Dallas-Fort Worth area, I would go around and just like talk to people. I had nothing to do. I had just moved there, and so I would just talk to people and get to know the area. And some people have some really cool stories. Now, again, there are people you need to be careful of, but in general, like they're just people. We all have our stories, and some people have bad luck. They just do.
They really do.
And
dude.
you need to use yourself to help other people.
Bo
if
in
you have that
Midtown.
platform.
Have you met Bo?
I don't know if
That was
I met
my
Bo.
favorite.
Bo is awesome. He's in Midtown. He always has a guitar, and he'll end up getting cracked out and just smashing his guitar.
Yeah,
No
he breaks
shit.
his guitars. He paints pictures.
Yeah,
he
he'll
draws.
paint pictures
he can
of,
draw
like,
this.
Willie
He
Nelson
can draw
and
this
shit on
picture.
cardboard.
Hank.
Is he the one who does it outside of Red Door?
Yeah.
He does
Yeah.
Dustin here, the guy I was telling you about earlier. He got the dude to do a little charcoal or whatever thing it was of his face on a piece of cardboard, and we kept it.
Oh yeah, he'll do
Yeah,
that.
okay.
Bo's awesome.
Yeah, and I would wouldn't it be cool? And y'all probably do. Wouldn't you just want to know his story, like how
I threw
he
his 60th birthday party 2 years ago.
do what?
I threw Bo's 60th birthday
Oh,
party.
that's
I
fucking cool,
love
Chappie.
that.
That's cool,
I
dude.
love that. That is
He came
fucking
here.
cool.
He came here to play music, didn't
Yeah, he was really good, and then he got addicted to
Yeah.
the old crack rock, but
Right.
That'll do it.
it blew his voice out. Now like he'll strum the guitar, and he can still still has like the foundation, but he's broke down on that.
Yeah.
Like,
You know how many people that is here though? Like, and it just blows my mind that we see them now as just like, and y'all have got to know that guy, but there's probably 100 more that at one point in time they came here thinking that they were the next big fucking thing, and life and music and everything will beat them down so bad that they went down a dark path, and now they're just there, they're existing, and it's like, what the fuck got them there?
Yep.
Like, that's my thing. I want to always know the why behind people. So bad that sometimes when I go to dive bars and, like, I'm just sitting there, I like to make up backstories on people. I like to look at you at the bar, and I like to give you a life story. Well, I'm not going to talk to you more than likely because I don't want to sit there and have a conversation with some people. But it's like, okay, she has 7 kids. And she's here right now because her dad, all the baby daddies got them the same weekend. She just wants to have some drinks, throw that thing out there, see who catches it. Yeah, like,
Hill Betty.
Yeah,
Hillbilly, yes.
How cool was
Can
she
you give me the
yesterday?
backstory on
Fucking
everybody
love
was saying, like,
Renee is
Oh,
so
I
cool.
will. I
gotta
do it.
stand with you and catch backstories.
I went on this very. She was a nice girl, but it was not a chance in hell we were going to date. I don't know, like a year or something ago. And I told her all of this, and so we sat at a bar, knowing that nothing was going to happen with us, and we were just not. There was not nothing there, no chemistry or anything, and we fucking made a backstory for every goddamn person in there, and laughed and laughed. It is so much fun to do that. Like it is, because when we're guilty of judging a book by its cover. You cannot help it. Sure. But when you start writing pages in that book for them, bitch, it's funny. I have such a good time
Never
doing it.
seen such entertaining, like the people watching here in Nashville.
Yeah.
Oh my
There
God,
are
I
some
love doing that.
entertaining motherfuckers.
That's why I
on
love being a
Broadway.
bartender, though, because you get every
fascinating.
fucking walk of life. Even at your dive bar, you get that one trucker or somebody that's from some
So
other country
interesting.
that, I Googled this bar and ended up being in a shithole and they're whatever. Like that,
cool.
like people watching.
Think about Chappie doing security at the door.
Hey, you see a lot of shit.
I bet
Oh,
you.
I bet. I bet.
Did
So
y'all-
good job.
Did y'all see what Caroline? What's Caroline's last name? It was here yesterday.
West.
West. You see what they posted on Barstool the other day about the person shitting in the middle of the bar?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
she showed me.
I've been in a bar in Charlotte where that happened. Some
I've
girl had a
seen-
skirt
I've
on.
seen
I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
like
it's a
Fifth and
girl.
Broadway
She
when
that
it
started
first
coming
opened.
out. She just couldn't make it to the
I've
bathroom.
seen closed caption of that many times in Nashville.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
And they just keep walking. Like the video, you'll see the person, they're like shit. And like this one lady I was watching it, like when Fifth and Broadway first opened, she was just walking through on the closed camera, and then you just see her pull like her panties to the side. See shit hit the floor, and then she just keeps moving.
It's going
a
through
bad
people's
bitch.
One in
fucking
Charlotte,
mind when they do
I don't
that.
think the girl meant to, because I was just like kind of walking through and everybody started. I thought a fight was happening because everybody starts pushing away, you know. Yeah. And I look over and here's this poor girl like in tears. I think she accidentally shit herself and it came out all over the floor.
That poor girl.
I feel bad. I
Felt
feel
bad
bad for y'all
for her.
because I
That was
don't.
an E shit, you know.
Yeah,
That
I
was
don't trust
emergency.
farts no more. So I get
Nope,
it. I get
same.
how it happens. I will shart myself in a goddamn heartbeat with the liquor I
I
drink.
pee when I sneeze. So
You
I
pee
mean,
when you
it's,
sneeze?
Yeah,
That's a mom
That's a
thing.
mom thing. I literally will. If I sneeze too hard, I will literally piss myself. Like
Yeah.
it's horrible.
Yeah, I get it.
We're
Trust
getting
me.
old, y'all. We're getting
You let me
old.
drink a lot of tequila and I sneeze, so would. It's over
Going out
with.
all over.
Yeah.
Note to self.
If we're all ever out together and I just dip out and I text you, I'll be right back. It's because I sharted and I'm going home to shower real fast and be right back. I'm going to
You
rebound.
gotta tell us though. We get very
I'm not.
worried when you wander.
No.
Yeah,
Right.
I say.
I was in a car with Josh Kaiser one time and we were calling around.
How
asking
good is that fucking dude?
Incredible. And too bad he's in Key West. now.
Yeah.
But we were bored in the car. We're coming back from one of his gigs, and we're like, man, rate these. It was an emergency shit, an emergency piss, a sneeze, an orgasm,
Oh my god.
and a burp.
Yeah.
Like your top 5 in order, what feels the best. And we were calling around. One girl said a burp was the best, and I'm like,
Relieves the gas. I get it.
maybe, but
Yeah.
over an orgasm,
I don't know. I've took some
It
good
depends
shits,
on the
boy.
orgasm,
I'm
though.
telling you,
emergency shit's number 2.
you ever had the meat sweats to where like you got the shit so bad you start to sweat? I'm telling
Y'all
you,
rank it. What's your top 5?
you get there and you.
What? Wait,
you
hold on.
rooster
What was
tail
the
that
question?
motherfucker.
Top rank what? Best
Emergency shit, emergency piss.
of relief?
Yeah,
like your
the
best.
best
Okay.
feeling. An orgasm, a sneeze, and a burp.
I've been on a lot of road trips. I feel like that
Same.
emergency piss is a real thing.
Oh,
But then orgasm
abso-fucking-lutely.
after that.
Yeah.
You're
no,
putting piss
and I think a
over an
fart
orgasm.
would be a third
If
one.
I have to shit, I've never had an emergency nut, dude. I've had some
That's
emergency
fair.
shit.
That is
that's a fair
point.
statement.
Never had
When
blue
you're-
balls, huh?
I've never been like,
It's
God
the
damn, I gotta check off real fast for everybody sees me. Like, never done that. But I ran to a bathroom because I had to shit.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just
Like,
came out
I felt
saying,
the
y'all will
relief.
never understand how I feel right now.
Yeah,
No, the
just
scariest
saying.
part is like when I was in Okinawa, we had to walk everywhere. You were not allowed to have a car because we were only temporary there. And I was walking from fucking work, and I literally was like squeezing myself because I'd walk like almost 2 miles just to get where I needed. That is not having a bathroom inside is probably the scariest.
I used to
fucking thing
run
in the world.
half marathons and marathons.
You didn't have
and
bathrooms
you got to go to the
inside.
bathroom in the
No,
middle
there
of
was
nowhere.
no like from the walkway you have to get from where I was working at,
Oh.
and then to where I was staying
I didn't-
Be
at.
in the middle of a marathon and have
Yeah.
to get to the bathroom.
People
I've
shit
never run a
themselves on
marathon.
marathons.
I've
They
done-
shit
I won't.
themselves
Yeah,
on
I've
marathons.
definitely
They do.
had that problem when we
Because,
had.
but
I've
they don't
never
know
ran
they're
a
going to.
5K.
It's an emergency and they can't. Like, there's nowhere to go.
I don't
Yep,
have to-
I've
I
been there.
Like shit, and then I start drinking Fireball and it goes away. I never have to shit when I'm drinking Fireball. I don't
Because your
know why.
insides are being ate alive.
It ate it for you. Fireball eats it for you.
God damn, by coolant. Jesus Christ.
He's still seeking for that sponsorship.
You know
Dear
what's bad is
Fireball.
like that's one of the things that I want so bad on the show is like an exclusive alcohol sponsor, because I know what money like comes along with it when you get it, and like we've turned down like one seltzer company, then like this margarita company because I don't drink either one of them, and it would be like I'd have to drink these at the shows and everything, and always have it on. If Fireball came to me, they'd have to write a fat ass fucking check for me to have to drink Fireball all the time.
I'll just come on your show every
You
time.
do. You'd have to.
Says the guy that was doing Fireball shots for money on TikTok. Sir,
Yeah.
I could have just helped you with some tits. You don't have to drink all that.
Doing that drinking game though, people enjoy it. It's
That's how I met
fun.
you.
It's
That's
fun.
literally how I met you.
All right,
Encourage this behavior.
So there's this thing that I do when we're doing fundraisers and everything, because it's if you don't add when you're helping a charity, if you don't add some type of fun to it, nobody gives a fuck.
Tits. Add the tits,
It's so
not the
sad
Fireball.
that nobody does it. You have to like fucking panhandle to help people, but like. I do this thing called a drinking game on TikTok to where every $100 that's raised for that organization, if you'll send the screenshot of it or pay us directly, then we pay out the organization. Don't care what you do. I'll take a shot of Fireball. So like we just call it a drinking game. So it's me listening to country music, talking shit to anybody that's sitting there watching, and helping people. But it's not like there's not even like they're really helping the organization. They're trying to get me drunk. And Fireball, for some reason, is the only one.
It got you there real fast this last time.
But like I said, I'm socially awkward. So even when talking to a screen, I'm awkward until I'm not. Fireball gets me drunk. Oh, shit. Fireball gets me drunk quick. I didn't know what the fuck just happened. By the way, holy shit. It gets me drunk quick, and it gives you a good drunk. That hangover the next day, though, hurts.
I've
as
never had a
fuck.
headache in my life.
Jesus Christ. Fuck you.
Again, his insides are already eaten. He ain't
I've
got
never in
nothing
my life. I
left.
don't know what a headache feels like. I've never been to a doctor. I've never broke a bone. I've never had stitches.
You better knock on some damn
Oh,
wood,
no,
bud.
look,
What the
God made
hell?
the
Says the
perfect
man that doesn't eat
specimen.
vegetables.
Shit, dude.
I've never worked out. I don't exercise. I don't believe in that shit.
I don't
We would
either.
not recommend this as
I don't eat
healthcare
vegetables.
professionals.
No vegetables.
Don't.
Meat,
So if
potatoes.
you're
don't
needing
wanna
a
do what
better
Rob does.
lifestyle change, just drink Fireball and do whatever Rob does.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Fuck no. Well, anyway, Rob, I appreciate you coming to hang out today. Girls, when are you leaving, Missy?
Tomorrow.
What time?
Had to be at the airport by noon.
Okay, cool. I know that probably tomorrow before I go to the Grand Ole Opry, we might do another group show if you want to come back too. Y'all are still going to be here. Y'all going to the Grand Ole Opry with us tomorrow night, right? Okay, cool. But dude, you've always been cool with me. I've always liked you since first met you. You're fun. I love what you do. I love what you do. Anytime that you want to come do some shit with us, come on. Because I'm sure there's probably a lot of stuff I can learn from you too. Like,
It won't be good, but
Drink Fireball. Period.
this production wise, maybe not lifestyle stuff, but work stuff. I think you're cool. I just know that the way people speak of you, you're a good dude and you do a good job.